Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. A muscle and blood and a skin and bones. You've got a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load of 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. Saying, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Say, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. Say, Peter, don't you call me, to the company store. Don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Come on.
Salzburg, January 27th, Wolfgang Amadeus is born. 1761, at the age of 5, Amadeus begins composing. 1773, he writes his first piano concerto. 1782, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart marries Constance Weber. 1784, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart becomes a Freemason. 1791, Mozart composes the Magic Flute. On December 5th of that same year, Mozart dies. 1985, Austrian rock singer Falco records Rugby Amadeus! 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 Amadeus!
Good afternoon. It's been a while. Wow. I remember how to live stream. Holy Scheisnig. Hi. It's Saturday, 6:01 at my place. How about yours? Good to see everyone here. I know there'll be more coming in later. Maybe some watching later tonight, tomorrow, whatever you do in the discords, that's great for you. I did forget to do one thing. Let me pretend that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to have done a long time ago and take care of this. I have to put in my opinion about some things that I've heard today and last night and wherever they came from. I just have opinions. I have a question, one question. Good. Leave it to 1. Okay. The heart should be off. Please don't yell at me. I'm new to this. Falco. Who do we have? Let's go by. Let's go through the years of chat. Dolly and Glowy and Lil Miss and Weetsy Bat and I saw Phil here. Yep, there he is, Phil. Hi, everybody. You may or may not have heard or seen or caught wind of um, the back and forth between Glowy and Spoofer. The saga continues, it seems. There was an accusation made by Spoof that Glowy, that woman, comes into her Stumble Guys game chat acting as a child, impersonating a child. And I saw that, Phil. And trolls. This is where the one question comes in. Can you prove it? Not based on fear, not based on past history, not based on desire or want for it to be Glowy. Can you prove that Glowy is coming into your chat, impersonating a child and trolling you? And if you have said proof, that would have been what I would have led with, not Bach. Cello number 1, Prelude. That would not have been what I led with. That is my one question, Spoof. Can you prove it? Right now, today. Not later. And if you can't prove it, why did you say it? My second question would be after that. Because I know I'll never get a actual conversation with anyone on this fucking platform. So from now on, I'm just going to ask simple questions. Now, I did hear some of Dory's in talking about gaming, and as I do have some standing in this, being on all sides of it, being a child gamer, being a parent of a gamer, having gamed with and alongside my child, and separately, there is something called, and a lot of you professionals will know this phrase, it's called duty of care. Basically, in layman's terms, you do the diligence to make sure none of your actions, none of your environment, none of your circumstances can cause harm. That you take expectant and warranted care to make sure that the environment, workplace, etc., in this case, a gaming environment, is safe for your audience. And your audience can be anywhere in the United States from, should be 13 up. Of course, they're younger. We all know that younger children play games. When it says 13 plus on a game, that's just a challenge for kids. That's not a agreed upon. I will abide by the law. 13 plus also means plus anything above 13. So there's a 80-year-old guy that plays Call of Duty and all these other games. And sure, children are playing. I play Fortnite. Children play Fortnite. Adults play Fortnite. So my thing is duty of care. When I play Fortnite, I don't live chat. There's no chat available, voice or text otherwise. There's no specific server. I'm not hosting anything. I'm just joining a server and I'm playing against people. That's as much as I know. And if anyone ever plays Fortnite, you can create skin, or you cannot create skins, but you can choose skins and characters that may or may not match who you are. It's just total and yeah, there's no, for me, there's no rhyme or reason to know specifics about someone that I'm trying to shoot from a distance or trying to beat to, a certain thing, whatever. There is duty of care when you're hosting something, and that duty of care is very general for your audience, whether that audience is all adults, a mix, or all children. There are adults who moderate children's forums and children's game platforms. There has to be, obviously. That would be chaos if they were just moderated by other children. Hey, Lady Scrapper, Asuka, what's up? Open hands here. Gosh. Um, there's a duty of care in many professions, many situations. There is a duty of care of not accusing people of something without proof. That could be slander or libel. So when you're one playing a game of mixed audience content and characters, you really have to be very careful. There's a lot of painstaking steps you should be taking to prevent yourself from getting in any harm or accused of things you don't want to be accused of. Hey, Morgan, what's up? Um, but back to my original question, which started all of this, show us all the proof that Glowy is impersonating a child and trolling your chat. Proof. Like proof that a judge or a police would accept as, yeah, that's her. That's definitely her. Let's do it. And I will be on your side. There is a clip that I have of the accusation being made last night. I would say, and she's been around long enough to know how things work around here. Receipts. Show receipts. Play receipts. Do you have a admittance from Glowy? Did you have someone track down her IP and trace it back to her? How do you connect Glowy to the account that you feel was impersonating a child and trolling your chat? Show us the connection. Show us the solid, foolproof, no emotions involved connection from A to B. And I'll back you. Yeah, she shouldn't be impersonating a child. That's kind of weird. Sure. If you can't do that, and since you haven't done that, because I would have thought that would have been a better choice over Bach and cello. Although I do like cello and I like Bach, but not in this instance. Um, you have nothing. You can't get anyone on your side by having a fearful reaction to, oh my God, someone's impersonating a child. It very well may be true that someone is impersonating a child and trolling your chat. In fact, I would bet on it. But you have shown no proof that it's Glowy. I do like some Jello. That is correct. That is a good statement. Thank you for that. Jason, I want you to pay very close attention since you're either be hearing this now or someone's telling you. I'm going to play a clip from your channel. It is of fair use. It is commentary. I'm going to make commentary on it. It is educational. I'm trying to educate my audience on what happened. It is fair use. If you report me for copyright infringement, I will bring fresh hell upon you. Chill the fuck out. Holy shit. There we go.
Did that to you? I hope. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
That woman.
That woman, I think she's referring to Glowy based on context because earlier Glowy was in the chat.
Goes to my streams every night and pretends to be a kid, which is creepy. You want to talk about creepy? You coming to my stream, pretending to be a kid to troll my chat when all I'm doing is playing a video game with people. That's what's creepy. You're a fucking stalker. Stop coming to my channel if you hate it so much. I've left all of you alone and you still talk about me.
I haven't gone live in a long time. What's up, just two?
I'm not sure I just skipped there. Hang on. Let me go back. All right. So I'm going to play that first part again. This is the important part where she doesn't say, I think, or I assume, or I'm guessing. She states for a fact.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
That woman goes to my streams every night.
That woman, again, referring to Glowy, goes to her streams, goes to, not I think goes to, factual in her mind, every night. What else does she do?
And pretends to be a kid.
And as she states as a fact, that she goes to her stream as a kid. She's stating it as fact, as though she knows and has proof that she can henceforth back it up, while complaining that Glowy is harassing her. But yet she's over there stating for a fact that things are a certain way. She's not guessing. She's not, hey, guess what? I think allegedly. She's not even using that.
Which is creepy. You want to talk about creepy?
Yes, I would love to talk about creepy sometime. But today's not the day. That will be another day. I don't know how to say this nicely. Normal people in my life may say, I think someone did something. Hey, Kathy R. They may say, you know what? I've got a sneaking suspicion this person might have done this. Normal people in my life do not say, she does this, he does this, they do that as a fact, unless, because they know what I'm going to ask them. Show me the proof. If you're fighting with your ex-boyfriend and then one day your car gets the window smashed out, could it be your ex-boyfriend? Sure. Is it? You don't know. Spoof. Well, if you said that, okay, so what does that mean? I mean, she's called me a pedophile before, um, et cetera, et cetera. So, again, emotional outbursts, not based on fact, make you look like a complete fool. It's okay if that's what you want to be known as. But when you start to slander and libel people and do all the things that make you look like you're possibly not all put together, then all your plans backfire and then all the posts disappear. And then what? That woman. Um, okay, so you said Spoof loves to play with children. Well, let me think. Let me get rid of this. We've heard enough. I'm going to ask Gemini, is Stumble Guys a game for children? Okay. 12 plus for the app on the App Store. Europe, it's 9. Um, so there's no gore or mature themes. Colorful, chaotic obstacle courses for players to bump into each other. It's free of toxic direct messaging social features, which is great. I like that. It is heavily monetized and pushes towards advertisement and monetization to buy skins and gotcha, gotcha. There is no direct chat. It is an online multiplayer environment where players interact in real time. So the typical online real time game. Okay. She put up an AI recliner. Oh my God, response. We get it. So the game, if you would look at it from a reviewer standpoint, if you would look at it from a developer standpoint, it does seem like a safe child's game. A game in and of itself, structurally, code wise, and visuals and gameplay, would be something that you could let a child play. Now, every time that I've gone into any kind of a lobby, whether I'm playing Fortnite with my son, if I used to play Delta Force Extreme, I used to play Call of Duty, there's always a joke. Damn it, this is the day that I'm going to get pwned by the 8-year-old. Everyone knows that children play games that aren't in their age group. It is a duty of care to carry yourself in a way in case there are children. Um, the duty of care comes from the person running and or hosting the game, the platform developers, anybody associated with running it. Last game you played was rock paper. Was that underneath a tree on the hills? Well, no, no one can because it's a horrible. They've turned it into a horrible game. Um, Now GTA 6 is coming out. Let me tell you what, there's going to be a lot of 8-year-olds playing GTA 6. Just saying. So where it comes from, anyone that's in a place of work uh, where there's a relationship like doctor patient, employer employee, host customer, whatever, there's a duty of care. And there is steps you should take to, one, protect yourself, the duty of care to yourself, the duty of care to others, to make sure that your environment is clean and safe. Um, Now, I don't really care about the gameplay. I've seen some of the gameplay over there. It's Yeah, I wouldn't play it, but children might, and some adults might. I personally wouldn't play it, but that doesn't matter. Hey, Tawanda, what's up? The thing that matters is, if you're going to come on here half cocked, unhinged, and start making comments and accusing people of being child impersonators, show the proof. Quit using this platform and quit using the people in this platform that used to be good to you as targets for your rage. If I thought that Glowy was pretending to be a child or pretending to be anyone and causing harm to people or being mischievous or anything, the first thing I would do, I would have a sentence that says, Glowy is doing this. And then I would have proof. Proof rhymes with spoof. Don't spoof the proof. Okay, I'm done. Spoof does not tell the truth unless she has the proof. Okay, I'm really done this time. Maybe. If spoof shows no proof or the truth, her argument goes poof. Okay, I'll stop now. Uh, I just had too much fun with that. I'm sorry. Morgan, what's that? What is that? Oh yeah, yeah. Would you really wear a tie? Well, I know. And look, again, why does she go after Glowy and Randy? Ah, damn it. Spoof is aloof. Without the proof, she can't tell the truth. Truth. Never mind. I promise I'd stop. No, don't encourage. Well, okay, let's even put the jealousy aside. What did it get her? Like, what did it? I think she was angry at something else. But you can't talk to people anymore. You can't have You can't have someone come up and say, "Hey, I've got proof." Yeah, I've got proof. I'll show you proof. Okay, show it. And then they show the proof, and you're like, "Oh, okay, cool. You've got proof. Yeah, maybe Chloe did that." There's no proof. There never will be any proof. There's never proof because your feelings tell you something isn't proof. Because you feel a certain way and it's in your bones. It's not proof. If you can't go to court with it, if you can't convince a police officer of it, court of public opinion, I don't give a fuck about that. So what does the accusation do? For those who don't like Glory, it's like, oh wow, I can't believe she did that to you. Sympathy. She did that to you? Oh man. I don't particularly care even about the personal issues with in regards to why people don't like people or people fascinated over people. But I mean, She's done it to a lot of people. She's accused people of shit. Not true. Not provable. And that's not normal. I'm going to say it very, very politely. That's not normal. Normal people don't go around and go, yeah, she pretended to be a child of my chat. And she's trolling me. Proof is posted. Well, let's go see. Let's go see. The proof is posted. So I'm going to be able to connect this account to Glowy. Dun, 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 dun. The proof is in the pudding. Am I supposed to be able to see something? Okay. Can I see a bigger version of this? I don't know if this is cropped in correctly or not. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm seeing. Okay, let me show you guys what I'm seeing here. See if I can make it a little bigger for you. So I know how it gets all weird. Okay, so we have at the top, it has Glowy's picture, at Glowy, laugh out loud. And then the old welcome to live chat. Glowy was hidden by Mass Spoofer. And then something I can't see here. Okay, I'm trying not to be. I'm trying not to be that person, but I'm going to ask in really plain Jeff language. What the fuck does this prove? The proof is where is she pretending to be a child? How are you connecting? Where's the connection there? That's the problem. Her trolling your chat, I don't give a fuck. How many people have trolled other people's chats? Is she stalking you by going to a chat that you make live that you make public? That's not stalking, and that's not pretending to be a child. Where's the part that I asked is that's all I got. I don't know if this is truncated wrong, if it got cut off. What the fuck? Where is the proof that she is imitating and pretending to be a child? Proof. Jesus Christ. Does anyone know what the fuck this means anymore? She's trolling being Glowy 6975, which everyone knows her as being update. Yeah. Hello, officers. Yes, this lady who's going by her name she's known by and recently got monetized. Um, she said laugh out loud in all caps in my chat. Can we have her arrested? I mean, no. That's what she came into the chat when she came up here and said it's proof is posted. Where'd she say that at? Oh god damn. Okay. The proof is posted. The proof is that she said laugh out loud and you hit her. That's the only thing that where do you didn't work in legal ever, did you? Please tell me you never worked for a legal firm. She forgot to change to her troll. Are you where? Where's the proof at? You're please tell me you never worked for a law firm. It says Glowy, you saying laugh out loud, and then below the little welcome to live chat featurette, it says at Glowy was hidden by Mass Spoofer, and then there's something here. I guess it's not you. That proves nothing. She forgot to change her name? In your head. Physical proof. You don't know what proof is. People get labeled as paranoia. Oh, this is paranoia. This isn't proof. She forgot. Where does it say she forgot to change her name? You know, the entire community is really tired of these false allegations you throw against people. There could be a really good class action defamation lawsuit against you if it came to the point where people were just like, we've had enough of this shit. Why are you watching? What? Wait, you hate me? Why are you in here? Stalker? Are you stalking me? Hmm? I'll throw it right back at you, Spoof. I'm tired of your shit. I'm tired of your paranoia causing other people possible defamation and harm. So, how did you know this was happening, huh? I didn't tag you. Why are you watching me? You hate me. Hmm? Can you answer me that? Can I get an answer to my question? Which is very rare over here anyway. I get better answers from my dog than I do over in this community. How are you here? How did you know that I was live? Were you either subbed or did someone tell you and did you listen to them? Just talking about you. This right there is not proof that she either A, forgot to change her troll name, which trolling is trolling. You've trolled people before, or that she's pretending to be a child. There is no proof. Yeah, no, I'd probably leave people alone. And again, if you show me proof that you could connect Chloe to an online child impersonation troll account, and I could read, what is it? Shit, I lost a word. If I could re-engage that whole process and find out myself, I'd be like, yeah, nope. People still support you though. That's the funny thing. I don't. I'm looking at this, waiting for the invisible ink to come off. June 4th, Chloe forgot to change her name. June 4th, and today's the 27th. So 23 days you went back and looked for this. Good idea, Conklin. That is a foolproof way. I mean, this is ridiculous. And you pulled that stunt on Jason's, and Jason doesn't deal with this drama shit good anyway. And he's over there going, "Oh, his first live stream back, and you have to go up there and pull this bullshit." I'm not really a fond fan of Jason's, but holy shit, can you just leave people alone? With your 83,000 subs that you had to basically pay for, in a sense and way. There's Jason coming back trying to do one live stream, and you come up and just shit all over it. Randy is with Glowy. He's not talking to you anymore. Life goes on. A stunt? Ah, fudge. I saw that. I actually saw the whole thing, and I'm like, huh? Oh, man. No, it's not. No. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say about it, though, but it's so strange and weird. Guess I could have done this a long time ago, too. So Glowy goes to, and other people go to Mass Spirit. Let's just generalize it, because I know Phil doesn't like it when I take certain sides and all that. Let's just say generally, people go to other people's streams because even though they don't like them. Mass Spoofer hates me. I'm a horrible, terrible person. She's called me pretty much every name under the sun. Yet here she is. A, she subbed and she listens and watches. Or B, she was told about it. Make it make sense. I want it to make sense. I really want any of this to make sense, but it's not. I mean, it can't be. I can't. I just don't understand it. I really do. I just. I'm looking for. I look. It's not even that I don't believe people. But if you show me proof, hey, I don't care who you are. Proof is proof. Proof is truth. Spoof is not proof. Spoof is not truth. Is she live? Well, don't go over there, Glowy. For fuck's sake, stay away. You're gonna get the police involved. Can we just act normal? Damn. Glowy, what are you doing with your newfound fame? Harassing these people and making them say crazy things that aren't provable. Oh, okay. Maybe I saw that. Maybe I didn't, or didn't care. Glowy has my Dory Ranch. Glowy has my. I'm sorry, Phil. I would have fought for you, but I'm not heard over in that channel. I'm a second class citizen over there. Buttercream frosting. What? Green eggs and ham and buttercream frosting together? Okay. I'm gonna start banning people for disgusting. Are you stalking me? Who's stalking me? Glowy, you better leave her alone. I know. How dare you? Phil, you must have answers for us. As though none of us, let's just say none of us have actual enemies or people that hate us, okay? The general nature of the internet, social media specifically, where people can do it all live and have fun with it. Trolls abound. Oh, Little Miss, I'm sorry to hear this. Hey, Seaglass, nice to see you. I am sorry to hear this, though. Not that. Thoughts and prayers are with you, Little Miss, during this time of uncertainty. Well, Glowy, she's going to provide the proof again, okay? Maybe she wants you to do like, visitation with Randy. Like you get him every other weekend. I don't know. I'm kidding. But I don't even know if it's associated with Randy. I don't even know if it's just she definitely has a raging cat hard on for you. Boing. That's fish. Kippa. She called you fish. Why? Why, Dory? Hmm. Is anyone putting these little moments down on a calendar so we can see like the time difference? Is it going to show up on like a calendar? Like there's going to be like a certain number of weeks where Spoof has these outrageous moments of allegations and no proof, just emotional, fear-based accusations. Good for you, Glowy. Good for you. It should be. You're right. It should be. That's right. Yeah. Why June 26th? I've got to start a calendar. Mother. Hang on. Hang on. I'll get the calendar up. Hang on. Son of a bitch. All right. Here we go. We're going to start. This is going to be a new feature of the. Why? Oh, I got a notification of something. All right. This is specifically. I'll show you. I'm going to be very transparent about this. Okay. Okay. It's probably really shitty to see, but today is the 27th. It is a Saturday. And yes, my weeks are done differently because, well, Sunday is the end of the week, not Monday or Saturday. No, wait. No, this was done last night. Okay, hold on. 26th. Spoofer accuses Chloe of impersonating a child in her game chat. All right, save it. Okay, we're going to start tracking these events, see if we can come up with answers. That is nasty, Seaglass. People should be fired. Should be a fireable offense. I'm just saying. Okay, so it's the hereby noted in the um, Jeff B account, my calendar, a whole calendar just for my YouTube shit, my online shit. There it is on the 26th. We got it, nailed it. Thank you all. I feel like we may develop. I feel like the BAU on Criminal Minds, where we're going to start creating a profile, a timeline, a pattern, pervasive or not. I don't care. Yep, no one cares. So what else is going on? I've been watching and somewhat seeing things here and there, but I haven't been live like as much often as usual, just because, well, it's summer. Now next week, when it's 96 degrees outside, I may not be out as much. Poor pitiful Dory. Why? Did I say hi to Tawanda? Tawanda misses me so much. She was so glad when I unbanned her 5 seconds after I blocked her, and then she thought she was still blocked. It was funny. Um, why poor pitiful you? Why the pity party for you, Dory? It's not on the schedule. I'm not prepared. I don't. I don't care. Patterns are patterns. Pervasive, persuasive. If we find out a pattern to this behavior, it will be a persuasive pattern of behavior because we can persuade people that, well, rhyme or reason. Your judge passed away. What happened? Now, did you notice that I've changed a bit? Usually I would say, what happened? Did you? And then make some weird, wild accusation without proof. I'm learning. Are you going to the funeral? We only have your word on that. Computer, show me obituaries for judges in the Princeton, New Jersey area. I was Tawanda, but I wasn't. There wasn't a lot of people actually blocked. I just like to put the thought in people's heads. You went to Shiva? Is that far away from you? I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. I know. I know. I know. Everyone, I know. I'm going to awaken the Jewish one. Shiva generally refers to the supreme deity in Hinduism, known as the destroyer of the universe. Hell yeah. Uh, predictable, persuasive, pervasive patterns of if it was just behavior. Oh, at his son's house? Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Another judge bites the dust. um, oh, okay. See, that's what happens when I Google things. Okay, well, that takes us from Hinduism to Judaism. Okay, that's where I was going with, but okay. The traditional week-long mourning period observed in Judaism following the burial of a close relative, spouse, parent, child, or sibling. I like that. I wish more people would do that anytime someone passes away. Well, I see why we can't. No, we don't want. We don't need that kind of proof around here. Unless you're going to accuse someone of impersonating a child, then we would need that proof. But I would believe you. And Dory, please do not violate the terms of service by offering to provide an address for someone that's not on YouTube or on YouTube at all. I kind of like taking these like 5-day breaks in between streams. I'm a little bit smarmier than normal. Pensive. Seaglass would like to reiterate the spoof would need to seek professional help. Professional health help. Fuck, whatever. Not online. I mean, what I mean by is like not from someone on YouTube or online, like a professional that you may be able to see online really helps a lot of people. I totally believe in therapy. I've done it. I've done it online. It does help. Got me through that time that Phil wouldn't let me on panel. Of course, he had ended his stream, and I totally flipped out about it. Oh. Hey, Spoof, thanks for taking that post down with that proof. It's on my channel forever. Yeah. I have eyes everywhere. There's a list of crazy fucking people for whatever reason. I think everyone gets a little crazy at times. It's not the absence of crazy, it's the longevity of crazy. Like if it's 24/7, definitely. If you go crazy for a little bit, like a half an hour, okay, fine. Come back down from the clouds and land on Earth and proceed along your day. That's perfect. The proof. Phil, it sounds like you're almost defending Spoof. What does she have on you, Phil? Tell us. Is she holding you emotionally hostage? Tell us more. Can you tell us in the back chat and I won't read it out loud? Hey! That any lady from Louisiana that says something about crazy people, I will listen to. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, what other fuckery has happened? Fill me in, catch me up. Morgan was in a zone. See. So much could be said. So much could be said. Who's going to come up and fill me in on all the Shiites? I mean, all the shit that's been going on. Black Eagle's looking for a new job. What? That's not nice. God, don't make me. Oh, don't make me report that. Can you imagine just calling like Louisiana State, police? Hey, back in the day, someone said they were going to feed this other person, who I don't know their name either, to the gators. Kathy will be right back. Hello, police department. Yes, I'd like to report someone. Her name's Glowy. She said laugh out loud in my chat. Okay. Yeah, well, I think she's impersonating a child in my chat. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the master of disaster, the man with the plan. And okay, that's it. Hi.
Howdy.
How are you? Long time no hear.
That's funny. That's a funny phrase you just said.
Long time no hear.
Yeah, because 11 minutes ago there was a comment put on a comment on. Hold on, I'm doing that thing I usually do. Over on Miller's little ditty he put out about Pandora this morning. I think it was this morning. Could have been yesterday. I don't know. But I wrote something. Can't remember what it was. But then the person that commented on it was KCL 11 minutes ago. And I said, long time no see.
Huh.
That's pretty weird. We're synced up.
Long
Anyway,
time no here, I think, was something my gaming squad, we used TeamSpeak back in the day.
Oh,
And anytime we didn't hear from someone for a while and they pop back on, like, oh, long time no hear. Because we never saw each other, it was just all voice.
right. Keep everyone at arm's length. You don't need to get
Yes.
involved with people's lives and stuff. Because God knows it's just the digital, tundra.
I actually did meet one of the squad members when we went down to Florida in 2018.
Oh my God.
Cool guy. Yeah.
No, I just patterns of patterns of watching people that people don't like. The patterns on both sides. It's kind of interesting. I mean, I did the paranoid thing for a long time about rainbows and fish guts or whatever that one was called. And gizmos turned out to be. Thanks everyone. Gizmos turned out to be swishy. If anybody hadn't connected those dots. And I'm probably still being paranoid because who really cares? Because
That's
people
not accurate. I know for a fact that one's not accurate.
Here's the
but
thing: you always say that's not accurate to everything I say, but then I don't have the whole story because you don't tell me the whole story. And this is just proof for everyone out there. He doesn't tell me everything. Everyone, he doesn't tell me the stuff. I have to flounder around and flip around in the wind, and look like a fool because I don't have the whole story. But my question, I guess,
Swishy would not be caught dead with a CRT monitor.
Well,
let's give the man some credit there. He would not be caught with a damn old CRT monitor. That's for sure.
And that's another thing when it comes to YouTube and other internet platforms is anything's possible, anything goes, and everyone, if they want to, gets away with the worst behavior because it is what it is. So
I understand that. So what else has been up with you?
Nothing. I cleaned the ceiling fan just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do that every once in a while. Yeah, just reached up there and did it by hand. Yeah, I mean it kind of slows down when it gets too much on it. You want to get it like every couple weeks or something like that, so it doesn't get too much buildup on it. So
we're not like, is it foggy in here? No, that's just the dust from the fan.
Or every 6 months, and your blades are turning down on the ends. Now, these are new fans, so we got to keep them clean.
Yeah. You get one of those fan things that go around the blades, and they dust them on all sides.
Yeah, we have one of those, and I think I tried to use it, and it leaves little. Well, on the fans that we used to have, they were old and decrepit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it did a good job. I think I'd rather clean them with like a wet towel or something like that. Get it really clean.
I think it's usually ones you don't want to get up on the ladder and do, like really tall ceilings.
The vaulted ceilings.
Yeah.
Like Nunya has.
In that trailer.
Figured
I know,
I'd say her
it's so
name.
weird.
She wasn't here.
My sister-in-law has a really tall, like I think it's like 20-foot ceiling in one part of her house, and there's a ceiling fan all the way up there. And so every time who cleaned it today? You had company. Who cleaned it?
Does it have a pole coming down at all?
No, it's remote.
Well, I mean, is it a Does it? What is that? I used to sell the things. Is it a ceiling hugger, or is it does it have a pole on it so it comes off the ceiling a little bit?
Oh,
Like
you mean like
feet?
detached from the ceiling? It's detached a little bit.
Yeah,
Like I
that
would
makes it
say
sound
probably foot and a half.
that makes it sound like it's a drone and it kind of flips around the room.
It might be. They might be lying to me. It might be a drone taking video all night long. Damn them.
I don't know, nothing much. How about yourself?
Oh, just enjoying this week off and doing stuff and
Does it give you more
catching
time
up.
for hobbies and game playing and stuff?
Yeah, yeah. I got. I didn't get flat. I got almost like a smarmy congratulations, like a commendation. Well, you picked a good week to go on vacation.
Ah,
I guess some shit hit the fan. Speaking of fan, some shit hit the fan. That's when you really want to clean it. Um. So yeah.
that's funny. Isn't that any workplace though? Some shit goes down while you're not there.
Yeah, but I'm like, damn it, I missed it. Like at my old job, I was like, I missed it. I'm sorry, I missed it. Man, that sounds like that was fun. Then
Do
other
you
times you're
care?
like, huh?
Do you care now?
I didn't want to miss this. No,
Oh, damn it.
no, this was not. This was not any part enjoyable. So yeah,
Well, that sucks.
yeah. Not that I was there anyway, but I wasn't involved in the Teams chat. Hi, guess what? Oh shit. Those things. So there's like someone tells you, then you tell someone, and then
There was a
we'll just
government
talk.
raid.
Not that exciting, but yeah. We have papers, we have warrants, we have. I'm glad you do.
Yikes. It's like the beekeeper.
What a good movie.
It is. I wish they put number 2 out sometime.
Thank God for Felicia Rashad,
I don't know who that is.
the woman that he was pretending to.
Oh,
He was.
right. Yeah. The
Yeah.
lovely lady that lived up the way.
Yep.
And I don't mean that in any weird, smarmy way. Smarmy is a word after I left that in a comment. As Dana was like, oh, I'm so sorry if you want to call drippy, smarmy, smarmy. I can't, and I hope I'm not the only one. I don't think I am. But when it comes to common sense things, like viewing somebody's words as smarmy bullshit, um, I hope I'm not the only one. I just don't. I can't see that it's true and something she actually feels. Ugh. Can't tell you where.
I get that.
I mean, I almost didn't respond to her because of where it was and what the owner was going through. But sorry, I'm filing my teeth again.
With what?
A file? God, what?
I swear to God, you're not supposed to.
Well, don't you think that dentist people work on their own teeth? It's like,
Probably
oh,
not.
I got something. I can see it right there in the mirror. I'm playing a part of a person that's in a dentist's office. I could probably take care of that at home later. Yeah. Or do
I'm sure it happened.
Or do they have like a day of the week or a day of the month where they deal with each other's teeth issues in the office? I mean,
Actually, I think that may be how it happens.
oh, if anybody was in the dark about what I was saying earlier, Dana a little bit is a smarmy bitch. So,
Oh, Phil, she's not even here.
she probably is. It's daylight outside, isn't it?
Well, some people that don't watch and hate me still were here, so I'm sure at times there are people that don't like me here. That's okay. That's okay, Phil.
Don't you know that when you're not liked, you're watched?
I don't understand that.
If you actually go live, I mean, how long has it been now? I've been counting. You said a week. Now is that
For me?
Yeah? Is that 5 days or 7 days?
Well, that's since Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days in between.
Okay. And how long's it been for me? Like, I don't know, month and a half.
I don't know. I just stopped counting the days after like 700. I don't know. I can't remember.
Dislikes are what do they call it? Involvement? No, not involvement. What are the clicks?
The clicks.
Yeah, so it was
You think
nice to
Jason?
see KCL around again. I said, howdy, brother. It's been a while. Whatever I said. I don't know.
You guys gonna meet up?
I
And
called him
lunch?
brother. I called him brother. No, I most likely would meet up with Dory than I would with Spoof or KCL. Come on, what are you? And KCL's still on that
I
thing.
just
You believe Pandy? You believe her? You believe what she said? He can't get over that one message I left for him because I was mad. Um, you know, whatever. People
anger
fight.
speaks volumes.
It does. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's okay though. You could
They're
tell
gonna
I'm
fight in the
over it.
chat. They're gonna fight in the chat, and we're gonna ignore him for a bit. Let's see if it festers. See if anybody. See. Hey, by the way, I'm just gonna put this out. If you want to fight and not type and mess up your nails, the stream is available. There's a link. We'll just let it go from there.
Then you got to ask your question. Ask. This is going to get me in a lot of trouble. Then you got to ask a question of which of the ladies here have their nails done. I'm just trying to stir up shit. That's all.
There you go. There you go, Phil. That's you coming back. All right, good job.
Yeah, thanks. I could probably point out the ones that have their nails done and the ones that don't have their nails done, just on the way they speak, and have other people speak for them. That made no sense. I'm sorry.
That was that. No, that did. But then at the end, my mind twisted a bit.
Yeah.
He was trying to take that last curve, and I think I lost it.
I've learned a lot. No mo hose. That's funny.
Don't say it too fast.
No mo. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do.
What is it Saturday?
It is all day. And
No mofos. Sorry, go ahead.
I was very happy to know that it was Saturday.
I've been feeling real good the last 24 hours. I feel like I had some sort of flu bug or something. It's weird.
It's going around.
Yeah. I don't know where I would have got it from, but it walloped me.
Around any new people?
What?
Were you around any new people? Confined areas?
Oh,
Spaces,
well,
undisinfected areas?
no, this place is pretty clean.
Did
yeah,
you flush before you put the toilet seat down?
Well, yeah, because I realize it's like aerosol spray. It comes up into the room when you flush.
6 feet.
6 feet into the room. Yeah. So that's why I don't like those little infrared flushers. It's like I wasn't even away from the toilet yet. Or on that angle where you can like get up there and kick the lever. You know, it goes off when you're like your butt is still right there. And you get
If you don't get up fast enough, you're like, hey, whoa, slow down with that.
your toilet spray all over your butt. Oh, sorry, Kathy.
Oh, no more spray talk.
Nope, not at all.
Unless we're talking about, I forgot the name of it. Shit. Spray shield. Spray
shield. Oh, the things we forget.
No. Is that it? Is that what you shear the dog's eyes with the citrus in it?
Yes, spray shield.
I don't know why it doesn't sound right.
Because it's not
What do we
been
have
saying
for
like this.
dinner?
Spray shield.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Yeah, what's for dinner? What are we cooking?
We already had our dinner. We've been doing dinner early this week, so we had chicken, mashed
Mm.
potatoes, and noodles.
Steaks,
Andy.
macaroni and cheese, and I always get those things, Brussels sprouts. Yeah, there you go. I got it right.
You can have mine.
Brussels sprouts are great. Yummy.
And we made corn pudding that basically turned into a cornbread with actual corn pieces in it. We have a lot of corn if you didn't hear the last live stream, or if you didn't pay attention to the last streams I was chatting in. We took 19 ears of corn, shucked them, boiled them with some butter and sugar and other special ingredients, and then we let them cool, and then we bagged them for freezer corn.
Oh, freezer corn.
So there's like,
Is that for like if you have a hurt arm, you can bring out the freezer corn and put it on your arm?
well, yeah, if it lasts that long. The sweet corn goes really fast. So, yeah, there's like 8 bags in the freezer,
Wow.
2 cups each.
So when you say shucked, what's that mean? I mean, I know what it means. I just want to know if I'm getting
Removing the kernels from the cob.
Okay, so to me, shucked is taking the cobs out of the leaves and
That's
that stuff.
dehusking.
Dehusking. Okay, so shucked is my whole entire life. I've been thinking about it incorrectly.
Let me make sure. I have to go to the Millersport Corn Festival website because that's where I get all my corn. Husking, or sometimes shucking.
Okay, so I've been on if you husk, did you say husking? If you
Husking.
husk or if you shuck, yeah, that also can cause wars, I imagine.
One must husk before they shuck.
Yeah. So we were thinking along the same lines. Yeah, because when you take a knife and remove the corn from the cob,
Yes.
why not just buy loose corn? Because once it's loose, it's always loose. Sorry. Oh man.
There's no tightening that corn cob back up.
Yeah, that's along the lines of you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube.
Actually, you can.
Well, how?
I can't tell you.
Remember what toothpaste used to be in, like metal tubes?
I'm trying to remember. No, I don't. I don't remember that now.
Well, because you're young and you were outside, you probably didn't brush your teeth. Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm going
No,
hard for
we
that.
had no. The only toothpaste I remember is Pepsodent because that's all my mom used. My dad used. I don't know what the fuck he used. He used wasn't anything name brand that like I remember, but it was his and his alone.
I use powder.
Like baking soda.
I don't know. I saw it in a movie once, and I thought that's what I'm going to tell people I use to clean my teeth was the powder. It was like back in the 1800s or 1620s or something like that.
Oh, there's shaving powder too. That was fun.
That's true. Yeah. That
Morgan
reminds
used
me.
to have shucking contests at her summer camp. Child labor in disguise. Oh my God, you people bringing up children. Ah,
Man.
Dory's gonna have another live stream. Corn busking, juggling corn. Yeah, I would watch that. I wouldn't pay money to see it, but if I was passing by, say, like a state fair.
We could probably see it on the internet, YouTube.
Oh, I'll go look. It's on.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Since
I only have
since
one
I'm back
device.
in, I'm sorry to hear that. Juggling corn on the cob is a classic comedic stunt, sometimes performed by entertainers. They really had to put this part in. It requires use. It requires using raw ears of corn, as cooked or buttered cobs would be far too slippery and messy. You think?
There's the challenge.
The Cobb Quickie.
Ooh.
Okay, it's an actual product. Simply insert the butter onto our firm grip center spikes and slather your own corn from top to bottom.
Oh, that
We're
does
gonna
not
watch this
sound.
instead. I
Okay.
think this is. Oh hell no. Nope. Mm-mm. This is okay. It's a great product. Okay.
No, don't try to reel us in with your good old time, pappy and grandmommy stories. Therefore, you can shit all over us, Dory. Fuck off.
On a hot summer day, simply grab yourself a fresh stick of butter and using our patent pending firm grip design, place the butter directly onto the center spikes. Then simply go to town buttering your corn on the cob from top to bottom. No matter what your technique is, get the job done this summer when you use the Cobb Quickie.
There you go, kids. Just in time
And
for 4th of July.
Jason's over there in his place, raising an eyebrow to that, going, Sorry, Jason, had to. It could have been anybody.
Chloe, there you go.
I
Merch.
chose you.
The Cobb Quickie. Man, we missed Prime Day by one day. We could have got them cheap. Shit. Oh well. Can't get everything you want in life. Let's catch up on the chat here. Let's see. Hucking. Seaglass thought of Lady Scrapper today. She had amazing French pastries today. What kind? Croissant?
Amazing.
Where was that website? Oh, just look under Cobb Quickie, and I'm sure you'll find.
Conklin.
He's got friends. See now, all his friends are like, "Oh yeah, I knew all this."
Be looking for a demonstration in one of his upcoming videos.
I wonder if it's a real product. I'm sure someone's already invented it a long time ago and saw that video and was like, hey, copyright infringement, patent pending. Morgan, all of them. Nothing else will be used for any other needs or wants. No. Never.
Oh, and I did wait. The hesitation, if everyone is on the edge of their seat wondering why it took me so long to get up onto the panel, is I was hoping that time would be, taken up by maybe Glowy coming up, maybe Spoof coming up, resolving some things, smoothing things out.
Never.
Talking back and forth. Yeah.
Never. They never talk back and forth. Never.
Maybe Dory come up.
Never. She's not allowed.
So I could.
I mean, not by me, but
I can mute and not say anything.
You like to mute and not say anything? You can do that here. I mean, if you feel like you need to. But
I can mute and not say anything.
I can too. Watch.
It's a scary world.
Any other fuckery happening that I'm not aware of? Because
No, that's this Spoof Glowy stuff is the last I knew, and I was just on the periphery. I was like, oh, that was my response when I first heard of it. So
yeah, I saw something like my whole attitude towards like seeing something and reacting to it immediately is better served by me waiting. And so I'm glad I did. Sometimes it's better just to hear more things and not instantly react.
And I'm sure you're welcome there with open arms, and it's your type of people, Dory.
She is F5 keen nuts.
So before I was up here, and you said that something about referring to Dory's channel, that you were a second class citizen. Let's talk about that. What does that mean?
I don't know. I just said it. I want to be part of this group of people that say things and don't know why they said it or when they said it, and then when you ask them about it, you're just like, I don't know. Everything's good.
Yeah.
I want to learn to be like other people here and there. So if maybe I should, what I should have replied to you is, oh, I don't know, I forget. Now she has a theory. This is a good theory for people who like to have theories and not any truth. But she thinks that I come over there secretly without telling my group of people that I'm going over there.
Yeah.
So like I don't tell you guys, hey, I'm going to go over to Dory's.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I get on my really quiet shoes and I go where no one can see me. I'm invisible behind a shield. You guys wouldn't be able to see me if you peeked in there. And I'm keeping it from you, Phil.
And then there was I think it was before that, when you said something along the lines of what was it? It was the picking sides thing or something, or choosing. I can't remember. It was meant for me to know something about what you were talking about, but I was like, what? What are you talking about?
Oh, that you were defending Spoof or whatever, taking sides. I was just kidding.
Oh, but I mean, yeah. And then you said that it sounds like I was defending Spoof. No, what I was defending was, and this has something to do with things that happen here in the neighborhood also in real life, is when somebody's pushed far enough, they do crazy shit and sound crazy, and then they've lost all credibility. It's happened to me online. It's multiple times. It happens in real life. It happened to my daughter the other night. It's just when somebody is pushed far enough, or they're scared, or they're isolated, anything is going to come across as aggression, and that kind of thing. It could be something else.
Sometimes the push comes from inside the house.
Yeah, I get that.
Like I'm sure there's someone out there in like, I don't know, Alaska in some cabin, 50 miles away from civilization, actively blaming somebody else for the reason that their fire went out when no one else has been around because they're just built that way. They're wired to create, manifest, and then blame outwardly people for things that, well, they've done.
Or the thing with Spoof, it could be somebody that's, unknown to both of them, making this happen. So,
well, yeah, I mean, is someone trolling her channel? Probably. Does someone troll every channel on YouTube? Yes. To know the identity of someone, to claim to know the identity, and then to blame them outright without actual proof, that reflects back on the accuser.
and like I said, there's no way since everyone lies, there's no way to come up with actual proof. And omission is a lie, by the way. So, and like I said for a long time, and I still believe this, I haven't thought about it in a while, but I thought about it just now. There's people here that know who rainbows and butterflies was, or whatever the hell the name of that was. They know who Gizmo is. They know all the things, but they're omitting, so they're liars. But we won't know that, so we sort of have to take things on face value and accept
Yeah.
them if
Someone
they're being
always
kind.
knows something.
Yeah.
Anything that's ever happened, someone knows about it. I mean, that's just
Right.
common sense.
Right.
But Morgan, how do you know? Show me proof. No, see, that's when you like have to mimic the court of law. Like the burden of proof is on the prosecution because we're all considered to be innocent until proven guilty. And then when you factor in like, should you prove your innocence or should you prove a guilt? In our criminal justice system is, prove guilt. Although we put people in prison in jail before they're proven innocent or guilty. But
Yeah.
that's whatever.
Touching water. Yeah.
Touching. No, wait. No touching. There's a virus going around. No touching.
So I did have a question that I haven't heard anybody else bring up, or subject matter, whatever. Spoof's live. What's the total number of people watching at any one given time, and how do we know those are kids? And how do we? Why do we think? Why does we think? Why is there a speculation that Glowy's going in there to troll kids? Is that what she's saying? To troll the kids that are already in there?
No,
Because that's what I got from it.
she's impersonating a child to troll the chat, her live stream, I guess her in extension, but basically just to troll, pretending to be a child.
Okay, so I guess my mind went ahead and thought, because of the bright lights and fancy game, whatever, it looks like it's a kid game.
It
I
is
could be
safer
wrong.
for children. Just I talked about earlier.
Yeah, you did.
I went through the whole, and as a parent, if I had a younger child, just based on the gameplay and the visuals, that would be a game that I would say, okay.
I
And
bet
wouldn't
Noelle's in there, because she feels
tit
it's
for
in the
tat.
daylight. It's daylight Noelle. It's not evening Noelle.
Yeah, imagine the sunset's very powerful to some people. Changes them. It's like, ugh. Yeah, so most likely, I mean, like I said, when I game, I don't know anybody. I don't know anything about anyone except a username and their character, what their character skin outfit looks like, whatever, right? Men could be women, women could be men. I don't care. I want to win. And I don't have voice chat or chat on. I play and I do the minimum. There's other games that I played where there's in-game chat, and then there's like Discord or voice servers, TeamSpeak, Ventrilo, links put in, but we never, if you sounded young, you had to go. There's
Oh,
a
I
bunch
see.
of like 40 plus, usually. We had a couple like, 30-year-old people in there, but we never let kids come in and play. They had to be balanced out.
It's good to have boundaries.
Yeah. Yeah, not having chat enabled is best practice for hosting a game server like that. Anything you can control and it's not that it's wrong to be hosting a game for kids, but you have to take the necessary precautions and the duty of care to like make it as safe as possible, because you don't want anything coming back on you. If something happens to someone, they usually start looking at the game server, the host, and like, well, hi, it's me. I didn't, turn things off.
Hi, Fred. Yeah, that shows you how much of a gamer I'm not, because I didn't even know the phrase duty of care.
Well, it's been used in like other professions, but
It just surrounds keeping kids safe. Is that what it is?
well, it's just doing what you can, making sure that the environment, the workplace, the online experience is safe for your audience. Whether that means all kids, to make sure that you're not facilitating harassment, um, any kind of ill behavior. It's ethical and legal, depending
Yeah.
on how you're using it. So
It's just like a mandatory reporter also. That's legal and mandatory, or ethical, whatever.
yeah. Now,
Yeah, I wonder how
morals
my
kind of,
kids are. My kids went from being kids playing games to being adults playing games, probably those same games. So that's interesting to see maybe how their perspective has changed in some of those games. So,
yeah, like when my son was playing Fortnite back in like 2018.
2 weeks.
Trust me, it takes longer to get through than that.
That's great.
There is, there was that's 8 years. No, wait, that's not 8 years. That's 5 years ago. He was a minor.
For gold and diamonds?
No, that was another game he used to play when he was younger. But
Duke
I would
Nukem.
play. God, I remember that. I remember Quake. I played the newer version of Quake a few weeks ago. Wow, it's just louder. But yeah, he would get in there and just play, and you didn't hear anything from him. And I thought this is weird because some of his other games you would chat, and there'd be a rolling chat like in here, and then there'd be like voice chat. It's kind of like YouTube live stream, but in a game mode. So I was like, I had to look. I said, I got questions. Can I watch you play? He goes, yeah. I watched him for like an hour or two, and yeah, there's no. I mean, you can chat, but you don't have to. You can turn it off. I always turn it off every time I've installed it,
Hmm.
and there's just no way. I mean, it's as anonymous as possible.
This is nothing to trap or whatever spoof, but I saw Morgan said she doesn't have, or somebody, maybe it was Little Miss, said something about spoof not having the chat enabled. She did, because I remember it rolling and me saying to myself, on this phone I can't see the chat. When I've visited in the past, maybe it's a new thing that she's been doing. So I haven't been
I
in
think
there. I've
she's
seen her.
talking about in-game chat.
Yeah, because it's right there in a little fancy, colorful box on the screen, right? Is that we talking about the same thing? Or
So
you
Stumble Guys,
talking?
the game does not have any in-game text or voice chat.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's shit. I don't know. See, that's how much of a I hate not being a gaming person. I really do, but life,
Well, I don't think that there's YouTube right now. Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry about that. I was misunderstanding. My fault.
Yeah, that's right.
Happened both.
Morgan said she was live earlier, so I think there's like two conversations going on. One's talking about Noel, and one's talking about Spoof.
Yeah.
She's
Noelle
playing a
can chew
Disney
it.
game.
Noelle can chew it. Get it?
She does.
Chew it.
Stop. Um,
Oh, by the well, by the well, by by the way, Noelle, I heard that Dana wants to be your mom. I heard that someplace.
no, please.
I just made it up just now. So what? Who cares? It's easy to troll. I've learned a lot.
Okay, Coda.
Oh, see if I can
Gotcha.
see if I can do Coda. If I can channel my inner Miller drunk voice, I can do Coda. What does that mean?
This should
See,
be good. Go ahead.
I'm not a. I was just. I was trying to use words to describe something instead of going ahead and doing it. It's the theater of the mind.
I'm gonna post proof later.
Okay, good.
It's gonna be a Campbell's soup can label.
Because unlike everyone here, I'm not a Coda fan, so I don't see what the. I wish I could play along. I guess that's me being a thorn
you
in the
though?
ointment. The thorn in the ointment is I don't play along with. I don't play along well with the joyous parts of things, or the I'm sorry about stuff, or just getting in a chat and just chatting along with inconsequential nonsense. But then we have
By the
pretty
way,
good conversations, so whatever.
he did mean fly in the ointment.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Now back to Noel's parenting, or well, no, not Noel's parenting. Holy shit, that's another. Hold up, let me get that image out of my head. Jesus.
Just pull out the karaoke machine.
Yeah, if that's yeah. The parenting of Noel. I guess when some people see 18, hey, happy 18th birthday. I'm not responsible for you anymore. Flash all you want. I don't see the thing is still happening in your house. And the way people make accusations stick, as a lot of us know, false accusations, especially, even if you're doing everything right, they can make false accusations, cause you headache. I would have taken care of shit a long time ago if someone had called me or contacted me and said, hey, your daughter is doing this.
Well,
Now,
don't we have a problem with people doing that?
yeah, but if someone had called me and said, I still would be annoyed that someone got a hold of me. But then they said, oh, your daughter's doing this and here's the proof and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that would be a separate issue. Like, okay, we need to have a chat about what you're doing up there in your room with the door closed, and computers going to be moved down here. And we're going to have restrictions and we're going to treat you like you act. That'd be cool.
Hey, chick.
Hi, chick. Yeah, I saw that too today. I was doing a little bit of refreshment on my TOS. As Dory explained that well today too. She actually did a well explanation,
Damn.
and then she fucked it up at the end. But it's fine. I took over.
Oh, hold on a minute. You took over. Let's go into that. How?
Not on her stream over
Oh,
here.
alrighty.
Aha. You thought. You thought. I see where you're going.
Yeah, I did. Because I wasn't there. In the beginning, right after
Keep talking. I got mute for a minute.
the great fault that is Dory. It's like fault line, not fault that you're at fault for anything that I know of. I don't have any proof, but you're a fault line. The great fault line that happened, it was hard for me not to go over when I saw that she was live. Like somebody would say Dory's live, I would go over there and hang out. That's back when I felt welcomed and like it was a cool, fun place. And now it's just hostile and God, So I saw today that she was live, and I was like, oh, they're having fun. I wonder what they're learning. My normal stuff. And really, haven't we all learned that it really doesn't matter? I'm surprised, for as much as nobody cares, and as much as nobody gives a shit, it just, they sure are involved, and they sure know what's going on. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. So I can't talk very long. I'll try. Let's see. So, chick, what's new?
I'm back.
Oh, great. Because I
For
just
holding
lost.
down the fort. You did a great job.
Well, I guess you were listening then.
Well, yeah, I'm always listening. I just mute my mic.
It's kind of creepy. Stalker.
Yeah, but do I do it as myself or do I pretend to be an underage child?
It was me, so you probably weren't paying attention.
No.
Yeah,
You were talking about fault lines of Dory, the fault line of, you used to go over there and used to be like, hey, she's live, I'll go over. Now you're like, eh.
I'll make a correction. I did call her a fault line, but she's not a fault line. The fault line that she caused. And there's still people who go over there because she's a shit show, or there's the possibility that there's going to be a shit show there. Hell, people come over to my channel now just to see me put a bag on my head. So whatever.
I've been waiting. I was like, I got this new screen capture tool. I was going to capture in 4K, and yet,
Well, it'll happen again. I've been getting the studio really worked out. Studio, the workspace, the
you can
cinder
call it
block
whatever you want.
architect table, space worked out to where I'll have a space where I do have this beautiful arm that was supposed to be for a microphone. I'm going to use it for an above my head camera facing down, so then I can do art stuff.
That's a
And the
perfect
camera,
use for it.
yeah, it's and it's one of those ones that are kind of low slung to the desk. It kind of hovers. So I put it up about 1.5 feet on this shelf thing that I have on my desk. It's going to work out perfectly. So it's just slow going. I was going to work out there today, but I just don't feel well at all, and it's 172 degrees outside.
Yeah, we'll be getting that Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah, and you're welcome.
So, yeah, I know it comes straight from you. It either comes from Texas or the center of hell.
I wonder what it is there today. 250 degrees, you think?
In the shade,
In the shade, exactly.
300 if you have a magnifying glass.
Where are all our Texans?
One is very busy, probably loving on a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is, I don't know.
Yeah.
And
I know what
another
you
one
mean.
is probably not here.
That too.
There she is.
There she is.
106 in the shade.
106.
Man.
But yeah, that's about it. Just getting things lined out, finally finding the perfect use for different things that I've collected. Getting rid of some things. It's nice to have room, in a space instead of walking around in a single, like a hoarding line or whatever that you make from one place to another. It's just really good. Not saying that I was hoarding anything. Hey, Twisted Our Lady.
All you have to do is say Texas, and they just start popping in.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
Yep. Hello,
I figured
Twisted Art Lady.
I figured how many miles it was between Pebbles and I. It's like 15 hours between here and there.
That's amazing.
It is, yeah.
It's only 16 for me.
Wow, that's being both in Central America. Hold on, that's wrong. No, that's
The Middle America,
yeah,
Middle-ish, Midwest
Middle-
America.
the Midwest, yeah. Any weather news? Any?
Yes, we're supposed to be getting funnel clouds here.
Oh, yikes!
Well, I think it's over now, but they were reporting funnel clouds coming from these cloud bases that were really low, and they said they most likely won't form tornadoes or touch ground or
Mm.
cause any damage, but they're prevalent. And it stems from all the way like mid Indiana all the way into just past Columbus here.
I have a question.
And
That's an open-ended question, kind
okay.
of off weather topic. How can you sexualize something that is completely ugly on the inside and the outside? It's kind of rhetorical, but if you have an answer, I'll take it.
Well, generally, my opinion. I'm gonna start using that from now on. My opinion, yeah. And then I'll get to Root's question here in a minute. My opinion would be anything can be sexualized because the sexualization comes from the person, not from the object.
Ah, I see. Gotcha.
Like rape isn't about sexuality or sex in itself. It usually stems from anger and emotion. So anything can be sexualized because obviously deviancy knows no bounds. And what's sexual for someone may not be sexual for another person.
Gotcha.
Anything particularly specific?
No, Root reminded me of my statement, so that's why I said it out loud. Has no connection to. I'm not even. Yeah, you know how I work. It's probably not going to be good if I
Oh.
continue talking. Yeah, so
Root, to be honest, I heard about it. I did not watch it. I don't care to. I guess if you want a general Jeff response, if you want to change your voice and high pitch it up for a married man, go ahead. Don't involve me in it.
wear the good knee pads. Well, in her case, knee braces.
And the only thing that I'll say is that I've been good to her for many years, and for her to act that way and say those things, probably that she said, don't even know, don't even care. Bye, see you, having a good life. Not necessary, but it's done to impress. So I get it. Some people still haven't um, grown up, so it's too bad, but it happens, and it's all about
Sorry, what? What? How, that's a serious subject. How did that come up?
oh, because I said earlier that rape is not based on sexuality; it's more like emotions or power.
I must have been outside or something.
You were right here, Phil.
Oh, I was.
Right here in section 12.
I have no idea where my brain was, and I didn't. Thank you for clarifying.
So yeah, I don't care. I mean, obviously, some people need to impress other people that,
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
which is not, you know,
And
I
which is,
don't.
to me, it's really what a waste of time, because can't we just learn from each other and get along? Why does there have to be these brain dead fucking shrapnel nose, idiots that just ruin everything for people?
I do learn from people. I learned from that whole thing. I learned that if
Sure.
someone tells you to act a certain way and you're pliable enough and you're mendable and moldable and you know if you can be silly putty in someone's hands, then you'll act exactly the way they want and how you feel that you need to impress them. I don't need to impress anyone on here. Never have. But
Well,
life goes.
the group think keeps me warm. Okay, I'm just playing into people's hands. Sorry about that. I don't know what I'm
Make sure
saying.
their hands are clean.
Yeah, playing into their hands. It's that corncob hand. I don't know. There was another thing brought up the other day and this is, I know I'm piling on, just bringing up other things, but when you're not
Do it.
constantly talking, when okay, I'll just bring it up. Dan has brought up that we did something to her. What was the phrase? It was we turned our back on her.
Yeah.
We something, right? And it when I don't initially say something about anything that I hear, it's that I'm trying to process it, and then it'll pop up. It'll pop in my head. Hey, it's what do you think about this, Phil? As me saying shit to myself, and it made me feel weird. It was like, what did we? I ask a question because when you were saying, you ask questions and you don't get answers here, which I don't know where you've had an issue with that lately. Sorry.
Everywhere.
Well, everywhere means me. I don't know what that means.
Not you.
Okay, great.
But in certain channels, in certain places, everywhere.
See, that's another small little branch of deny, or omission is you just don't answer. You just don't say anything. I've done it. Just don't respond. Yeah.
Well, and usually when okay, let's just take I know that Spoof won't come up and actually have a conversation with Glowy about things. I know that I shouldn't say it's impossible, but statistically improbable. I'll put it that way. So, but my desire would be for them to understand that both of them obviously affect each other, and then come to a resolution. Not like they solve things, but that they make things clear. Their positions clear. Why are you accusing me of such things? Why are you, why do you think I'm that person doing that to you?
In a lot of cases,
And
it's way easier just to either make videos or put out a screenshot and put out some text because there's no
but there's never any
direct
honesty in
response.
those. There's not
Oh,
honesty in those.
no, it's just
There's never. I mean, in the time that you take to make a video, you could have just went up on a panel and said what you had to say.
well, what happens if you're like a bad public speaker like me?
Then you probably suffer that way in real life,
Oh, for sure.
right?
Yep.
Right? I mean,
Yes.
there's
Uh-huh.
things we can't get over just because we're online, right? If you don't speak well in public or to people in your real life, it's probably hard for you to come up on a panel and speak, right? I would assume. I don't have a problem. But
No, yeah.
yeah, I mean, there's limits. If we have limits in the real world, a lot of times those carry over. Sometimes people get a little loose in the mouth when they're online.
Yeah, it's me
And,
also.
I mean, but because it's easier because there's barriers. You're not in front of someone, right? It makes it easier if you're online to say things. But I don't think that if Glowy and Spoof were in the same room, Spoof would roll up to Glowy and be like, "Why are you pretending to be a kid in my chats?" Right? I mean, I don't think it would happen that way.
Right. I don't either.
I don't know how she's going to call the police and why. What are you going to report? I have a strong suspicion.
Oh, and there's a remind me. God, I need to take a note because I don't want to say it right here, but I want to say it someplace else because it will make sense. I said it earlier out loud, but I don't want to say it here. Because yeah, I don't.
If you put it in the back chat, won't read it out loud.
It's a lot of typing.
Okay, fine. Just be that way.
Yeah, it could be taken as accusatory, but I don't know anything about it because I wasn't there and I don't know the whole story.
She made sure. What are we talking about?
What?
Who are we talking about?
It speaks to an argument that's been going on for a while.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. It's just a thought that popped in my head. Let's see. I wonder if I could be vague. Probably not now. If where was it? Let's see. If it doesn't even really matter until she continually says she's going to call the police. Okay. With that in mind, how easy is it for her to call the police? Has she done it a lot? Does she just say it because she thinks that in 2026 calling the police is some sort of threat? Because I guarantee you, I've had examples in the last week or so that the cops don't do shit. And I don't care if it's offensive for people or what, but there are things that happen that the cops need to be involved in, and they laughed at it. So there was one story.
That's when you have proof.
Yeah, there's plenty of things that line up and have proof. And yeah, there's one story that the guy said, if you don't come out here, I'm going to shoot them. And then the cop showed up finally. And I was like, yes, I love that, because first off, how are they going to, get you in trouble? And they're going to come out there because you said you're wielding a weapon and you're going to shoot somebody. Was it they just don't want other people discharging weapons or what? Anyway, so if it's easy to, okay, I'm going to say it like this. If it's easy for somebody to call the police, wouldn't that sort of make you believe that it would be easy, or that something had been done in the past to call a higher office? You get my meaning?
Yeah. Once you do it one time, like I've told you before, once you do certain things a certain time, like one time, for some people it gets really easy to do it the second time and the third time and escalate it. I get what you're saying now. I understand. Um, that was a long drive around the golf course.
Vague's
But
my middle name.
Phil Vague. Yeah. So she thinks she knows where Glowy lives. She puts out where she thinks Glowy lives. She's going to call the police. Now, but here's the thing that she doesn't think about. Ma'am, what started this? Why is this woman harassing you? What did you say to her? That's usually when people go, oh shit.
It was probably a lie, or that was perceived as a lie. That's for what probably started this. I can't even remember what started this. I remembered for a while, but I don't remember now what started it, but it was probably a lie.
Well, this recent iteration of BS is she believes that Glowy is impersonating a child to come into her chat and harass her and troll her channel. And then Glowy comes back with some facts like this is harassment and this is libel, this is slander, blah, blah, blah. This is the law. This is what could happen to you. And then she comes back with, you're harassing me. Why is she harassing you? What did you say? Tell us the whole story. When you talk about the whole story, that's from the beginning without anything left out. And that whole story does not look good. But I wouldn't want to speak that out loud. Well, I believe that this woman that lives in another state, and I think this state is the state she lives in, they're going to look at you sideways like, how do you know that? I think she's impersonating a child coming into my chat because I host a game that children play and adults play, and she's trolling. Now, hearing that out loud, how ridiculous does that sound to a law enforcement officer?
Well, first off, like I was told a long time ago by stupid fucking people, is that the police will laugh at you if you go to them about anything that happens online. So, and it's true. I mean, it's like the Wild West, I guess, out here. You're supposed to like defend yourself with a gun, deadly force on deadly force. You know, stay scared. You're putting a turret in? That's good.
Putting a turret in and a moat. Yeah, if she would say that. I mean, but when you start talking to law enforcement, the story cannot change. So the only way for the story not to change is to tell what we call the truth. And the truth is not what you feel. The truth is not what you want them to know. The truth is what happened from beginning to end, without leaving out any parts that might make you look bad. So why was this woman going after you? Why was she saying this and that? And why was she talking about slander and harassment and everything? And then, well, because I said that she was impersonating See, and then the more you speak to a law enforcement officer, they're a really good sounding board because just by their facial expressions, can usually see if they believe you, if they think you're full of shit, if they want to
Well,
know more, so you can dig it a little deeper
the,
hole for yourself.
well, Morgan, with she's got the paranoia thing going on with this group. You're paranoid because everyone lies. And when I say everyone, there's a list. It's not everyone.
Why do
And
I lie, Phil? What am I lying about, Phil?
Angela Critters doesn't lie, but yeah.
I don't know. I think she once said a teaspoon and a half, and she meant a tablespoon and a half.
Well, and I know that when somebody is pushed far enough, they sound paranoid and they sound crazy. And I'm not defending anybody. I'm just saying, that's it's the truth. It is. So.
Yeah, I mean, and again, sometimes the push does come from outside, other people. Sometimes the push is from inside, like the calls coming from inside the house. That scenario is also often pointed out where it's like, you're creating this all,
Well, then it's just an unfortunate situation. In that case, if something's coming from inside of the house, and I understand what you're saying there, it's unfortunate that that person's not getting help. So,
and at this point, and I'm just going to say it because I think you saw my post the other day. If it happened in your childhood, anything that happens in your childhood is horrible. Anything that happens in your life that's horrible is horrible, right? If it happens in your childhood, it sticks with you forever a lot of times.
yeah.
But the things that
Long-term
happen
problem.
to you, if it happens to you when you're say 13 and you're 50, and everything that happens to you from life going through the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever, if you keep going back to childhood and not understanding that things are going to happen to you regardless of what happened at 13, and you deal with it differently, you're like, oh my God, this reminds me of the time when I was 13. No, that's not normal. You may get, let's say you get fired from your job. Okay, that has nothing to do with when you were 13. A lot of people will go back to that. They'll rubber band back to that moment and like, oh, this is, they associate that with, it's weird, but I've seen people do it. Things happen to you in life regardless if something happened to you in your childhood. So your childhood is not the end all be all of all of your strife in life. Yes, terrible things do happen to people. They shouldn't, but you can't revert back to that and play the woe is me every time something in real life happens to you. I got a traffic ticket. Don't they know what happened to me? No one at that point, no one is associating your trauma with you speeding.
Yeah.
And people have made weird connections like that in their lives. And I've heard people actually say, don't they know? I've been a victim of this or that, or I've been in a bad relationship, or I have a shitty boss. Don't they know? They can't pull me over. What?
Mm.
Okay. Ah.
Yeah,
No
I
one's
don't know. I was just gonna say I don't know what. I was just reading things that Morgan was saying. I don't know that that's reassuring spoof of anything because they don't get along for whatever reason. Like I said, I can't remember exactly what it was because it wasn't me. So I don't know. But yeah,
But
it's funny that I had this. It was a few years ago, 4 years ago, I think it was. And then before that, I've had people that used to be school bullies and neighborhood bullies come up to me and apologize and whatever. And I was long over it. But there's one person that I see that I'm following now on, not that I'm a stalker, that I'm following on Facebook. or friends with on Facebook, whatever. Anyway, that went to my school, and he was a horrible bully. And when he says things like Christian this and Christ that and Jesus this and stuff, and I'm like, you're a horrible fucking person. And I can't get over the fact that he was a horrible fucking person because he was that horrible. If it wasn't that bad, it would just not even be a thought. But it's naturally a thought in my head that this person, because I saw it, and he never picked on me because I was way bigger than he was. But he'd pick on my friends because they were little nerds. So
If you
anyway,
become really, I'm going to respond to Morgan. Who's pushing Spoof? Spoof. My opinion, Spoof's pushing Spoof. And the reason is when you become really comfortable with your trauma reaction, when you can almost use it to protect yourself from everything in the world that's uncomfortable, how hard would that be to give up?
I get that, but there's a possibility that that's wrong.
Yeah, that's why it's my opinion. It's not a factual thing, but she'll never know because she's refused to, I believe, as far as I know, get help, professional help, not YouTube therapist help on things. So it's built in. It's part of the biodome now. It's in there. You're using it. It's part of the blood flow. It's what you wake up with and go to sleep with every night.
I think the last contact was about 2 hours ago in this chat. So it's, if I'm defining contact correctly in my head.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's say that Glowy is pushing her. Let's say that part's true. My next question would be why? Like why is Glowy specifically able to push her?
Say that again. I was reading the last two things that Morgan said, and that just completely pushed me over into the column of I'm defending Spoof now. So thanks for that.
What I said was let's take it as a fact, just hypothetically, that Glowy is pushing Spoof to feeling the way she is and reacting the way she is. My question is how and why is she doing that?
And where? Yeah, good point.
Like, what does Glowy? Why Glowy? What is so special about Glowy versus everyone else in the world? What is Glowy doing specifically to push her? Because just saying someone pushes me, someone irritates me, that's part of the problem. That's part of the equation, right? But why? Like my next question is always like why and how and who and when and what's going on.
What I don't like,
What?
and this is just me, is why are you doing this, Glowy? I've left all of you alone. What the fuck does that mean?
That she's always said that. It's always been a cheer, a rant for her.
I know.
Every time she's going to have someone, I've left all of you alone.
And I brought it up every single time she said it. I don't know what that means. You know, I mean, just because somebody comes in the chat doesn't mean they're part of the group. Asuka comes in here and, you know, I'm not a part of all that. But I guess I am because I'm here.
Quiet Lurker says hi.
Oh, hey, Quiet Lurker. Be real quiet. Are you friends with Root?
Root?
Root.
I don't feel like a root anymore. I guess I answered Root's question. They took off. He, she, it.
He, she.
Quiet Lurker says salute. Yeah, I'm just weird. Quiet lurker, you welcome to YouTube. Um, thank you for creating a. Are you blocked, or do you just not want to be known as who you were known as because you just created this account today? Yeah, I come in here. I come in here. Or you can't. You go everywhere. We know.
Oh, and thanks, Dory, because every time I see something with a pickleball, I think of you. That's your fault.
They're putting pickleball courts in everywhere in the city.
I know. Seeing new people acting like they know you.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mr. Jeff on the
New.
internet to you and all new people.
Quiet lurker. Do you feel like you need to protect yourself over here with the new alt account?
Just are you embarrassed of who you really are?
See, I'm gonna put that up there. See,
Who has asked you to leave them alone?
I mean, no, no. Let me solve this. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. That means that Dory will harass anyone. She will leave no one alone. If you think you're safe from Dory, you're not. There.
Glowy? No.
I don't, but I can also play a song about it. So, um, wait a minute. Can I? It's gone. No.
I was getting ready to say goodbye. I didn't know if you're outroing it or what.
No, I wanted to make sure that was the correct because all it says is talking heads and then dash. And I'm like, is that the right song? I
Oh, is
would
that the
never
famous one called Dash?
Psycho Killers.
Oh, that Psycho Killers, yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. We're not going anywhere, Dory. Dory
Oh,
will
and
not leave any of us alone ever.
don't get me wrong, by the way. Oh, it reminded me I was saying, by the way. I also don't think you're Glowy going into Spoof's anything, any live, and doing anything other than eyeballs. So it's I don't know that there's been plenty of people around here that believe when there's an extra person that's not come around ever in their chat, they think it's somebody. I don't know where they get that knowledge. I don't know how that people get that knowledge because I actually, have to be told, oh yeah, that was me, or watch this, or whatever.
Oh, here's another good question. I did think of this earlier before I went live. Spoof. If you can, if you have the ability to connect a YouTube account to another YouTube account, you should share it and then everyone would be safe. But that doesn't exist, does it? Where does that software exist in the mind? Because right, like if everyone had that, we'd just be like, oh, that's a troll. Well, that's really blah blah blah. That connects to this account. It's not possible, right? Everyone would be doing it, and there would be no trolls.
And it's just weak people, I think. And I'm not saying this to try to get under anybody's skin. What else could it possibly be? It's somebody that wants to mask their identity to people so they can say things and get away with it. It's deceitful stuff. And then keeping in mind that this is all strangers online. I mean, every once in a while you'll find people that, you know, find it value enough to go meet somebody and ultimately be with a person. I'm being vague, but you know what I'm talking about. That happens.
Yeah, it does. And it's gotten so much. I will say, from being online for a long time throughout my life, that it's gotten more complicated now because there's been a shift, and this is going to sound really weird and way out there, but some people will understand it, because people can't share who they are. They can't be who they are without being made fun of or being doxxed or being attacked for who they are. So we're not sharing our true selves. So in essence, we all are forming a curated version of ourselves. Like, a lot of people won't go, they'll tell you this much, like, I have to work today. They won't tell you where, they won't tell you when, and that's based on either their own sense of privacy they've always had or lessons learned.
No, yeah, I was going to say, or experience. Just like this really gets me thinking, being curious as to how can one person witness plenty of those, meaning SWAT calls. Plenty. It's a lot.
Those have I had liked to I would love to say those have gotten better since they first started. The more law enforcement is being a little bit more less reactive quickly and trying to understand. If you hear gunshots inside the house, is it a video game or is it really gunshots? You know, let's not shoot first and ask questions later when it comes to some guy sitting at his computer playing a game. Ask questions, investigate, do the investigative part, and find out if the complaint is real, as opposed to, judge, jury, executioner all in one spot.
There we go with the links for proof bullshit again. God. Oh, and Dory, I don't make fun of old ladies. So
I do if they do something funny.
well, she's making it sound like I make fun of all old ladies.
Just some of them. It's fine. I do too.
You, Dory, and my mom. Whatever.
No, I didn't say that either, Lurker. So, no, I didn't say that either. But we don't. It has been made to feel that if you share, which by the way is normal human behavior to share and to kind of like, you know, connect with other people, that's normal.
Could you get rid
There's
of this
definitely,
dollar sign? Yeah, I'm kidding.
if you
It's
only
not like
if you only you click on it.
Oh, it goes away if I click on it? Okay. Yeah.
Then you just hit 100.0. No, I'm kidding. I can't get rid of that one. Sorry.
Damn it. I know you couldn't. I just
I would if I could, but I can't.
I can't no. I'm dense, Dory. I don't know what your accountability on. Oh, you were just making stupid statements. I get it. Yeah, you're good at those. And I don't know who those people are because I've not. Why don't I remember any stories about somebody saying something online? And then was it Lou? Oh yeah, he was nice to me. I guess maybe he had the cops show up, or maybe he paid somebody in blowjobs in his little community there of trailers to come to his door and act like a cop. I don't know. Anyway,
Would your existence in the internet point be more valid if I use my real name? No, that's not what I was saying. What I was saying is online behavior has been modified to where naturally people want to share. I've seen a lot of comments where people say, "Hey, I would really love to talk about my life and my struggles and what I've gone through." I think not only for me, it'd be therapeutic for me to talk about it, but other people would benefit from it. But there's that downside where everyone's going to troll you and harass you and attack you for your beliefs or whatever. So people just don't. They like learn that lesson by observing other people, or they're just too shy or too insecure to feel brave enough to speak out.
That's dumbass shit.
It's it's like a reprogramming of human behavior because we're supposed to be in groups. Like humans connect to other humans. It's natural for people to group together, not group think together, just group together and find similar interests and find similar, people that have similar interests and likes and ways of living and culture and all that. And that's how the world developed. Blah blah blah. But people end up either creating a whole new character for themselves or curating parts, the best parts of them, the safe parts that they can share and be present online. Like you've probably learned over the years not to share everything, even though naturally in a setting with your friends or people you trust, you share more.
Yeah, I get it. There's still levels of that, that'll go on forever. That people won't share everything, so, because they're gun shy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once you get dinged by the once you get dinged by the real lifers on social media and the internet, yeah, you're a little gun shy about a lot of things. Um, so I understand it. I just think it's a sad state of affairs. People should be able to share and
Well, Zombie, you and Miller.
I'm not a member of anything. I'm not part of that group, the community. I'm not part of a community. Yet is involved in every aspect of the community except actually being a part of it. It cracks me up. But there is quite the concern. It'll be interesting to find out when the next fireworks start with Spoof, because now I'm going to keep this calendar. So when she does this spastic crown bullshit that she does, I'm going to start like putting it on a calendar and be like, well, it's every 3 weeks. I have a moon count. I'm going to put a moon calendar over it, make sure it's not a full moon, which I don't think it is today, but
Sunspots.
another fucking Starlink launch. Are we ever going to be able to get out of our atmosphere? Like, if we
The
put up
world's
any more
flat.
satellites?
It's flat. It's firmament.
Oh, that's right. We're just a piece of glass. We're like a slide that they put underneath a microscope.
Damn
It's
it.
just, yeah. I didn't want to tell anyone. Oh wait, I just got some detailed information. We have to put February 18th on the list. That was a Wednesday. That was the famous I have houses, I have sex speech. I'm rich.
Huh.
From all the great speeches like Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy and
Trump speeches.
now I'm still thinking of one other one. What's a good one? Ben Affleck's acceptance. Oh wait, he never won that award. But anyway, all the great speeches.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
You're gonna help us fix this community, Phil.
I don't.
It's not broke.
Well, there's. I always think it would be cool to be a unifier, but it's not. It's not like that here. There's going to be people that say certain things to certain people that they're going to do the soccer injury thing and flail backwards and roll all over the ground when nothing touched them. They just perceived it that way or wanted somebody else to pay attention to their injury.
True. I got injured more in soccer than I did in martial arts. I only did 2 years of soccer.
Damn.
It's a rough fucking sport. I mean, football.
Those shin guards you have to wear, or else.
Well, those the ones for soccer are a lot better protection wise than the ones for martial arts. They use the instep guards, which love-hate relationship with those things.
Well, it's nice to be in a place that you can be supported yet disagreed with. And I'm sorry you haven't felt that way. I'm assuming that's my little troll coming out. And that sounded weird.
Yeah. Okay, you guys fight about something. I want balance.
Okay. Morgan, I hate the fact that you lost your cool sunglasses and you haven't replaced them yet. Yeah.
Or now see, this is where I think this could go. This is my opinion. I have to put that in there occasionally. Morgan did replace her sunglasses, but didn't tell you. So now you can be more outraged that she didn't tell you she replaced the cool sunglasses.
Oh my God. We
that
know what
could be
that's omission.
Yeah.
How dare you, Morgan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Morgan was pivotal in my in my mid to late toil in this community when I would make statements about wanting to correct people, especially when they said things about me, which who gives a fuck? I mean, it's just a thing now to do. But when she told me that the people that know me don't believe the things that are being said, I was very, very happy about that. Oh shit! Did I go back the other direction?
Yeah, you're totally fucking this up. You're not.
Yeah.
Now you're agreeing more with her, which is not suitable for some people in the chat.
Am I
don't
blowing vapor? Yeah, I'm blowing vapor up her nose.
Yes, you need to. You need to diss and disagree, diss her and disagree with her at the same time if you can.
Let me try
Morgan's
that.
always trying to help.
Yeah, see? Right. Pushed over the edge. Exactly. And how did I sound? I sounded pretty out there, pretty crazy. I was flailing. But that was the beacon. That was the lighthouse on the rocks.
You could reach out for the healing hand.
It's like a St. Elmo's fire. Ooh, one of my favorite phrases, echo chamber. I love that. Was when I was growing up, that was a heavy metal bar. Well, theater. downtown, and I was underage, so I couldn't go in there. But it was cool because it had really good music, but I couldn't go in because I wasn't of age. It's a cool place, Echo Chamber. But when they're see, I don't understand all the people that make comments about people that get along. I mean, it's because they get along. I mean, I have arguments with my kids all the time. They're related to me, because they're my kids. There's things to argue about or disagree with for everyone. I don't understand the people like dumbass Dana and what a fucking fraud.
She's not even here.
I don't care. She'll hear, or she is here. Noelle will tell her, Mom, they were talking about you again. Here's my
Tit
kid.
for tat.
Yeah. I don't say the word. I don't say that word often. Probably not at all.
You showed a tit for a tattoo. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, who's tattoo? It's that little dude
short guy
on the
short guy
on the beach.
Fantasy Island.
Deplane. Yeah, that's
Deplane. Deplane.
Oh my God, we have some of those same references in each other's heads all the time. We come up. It must be horrible echo chamber.
God, did we listen to Art Bell again? Can we rehash the Art Bell shit 500 times in a row and try to remain relevant throughout the world? No.
The Earth is a flat matrix.
The Earth is a flat triangle.
Oh my God, and everything's falling into it.
But then there's other triangles, and those make the Bermuda Triangle. I don't know. Hell, who cares? None of us are getting off the planet anyway, so it's not like we're going to be getting moon hotels, moon apartments. Nah, that shit ain't happening.
I mean, yeah, there is a list of things that even right now, there's things that we can't bring up or talk about. I still get away with it. That have a normal conversation about things. It's just not, because everything's out of fucking whack. With a lot of things in our world right now, it's nuts.
Well, hell, you can't even say words that actually mean what they mean, because you have to be sensitive towards someone that might have, heard the word and had a, broke their tooth off in their cucumber sandwich because they reacted a certain way. But, this whole grape and pew pew bullshit, you know who that's hurting? Not the 5 sensitive people that can't stand to hear a word like rape or gun. Everyone that's been affected by a rape or a gun.
Mm-hmm.
That childish bullshit, stupid.
I heard Erica Kirk say "murfer" the other day.
What?
She was saying how somebody accused her of murfering her husband.
See?
And I was like,
what is that?
That's really great. You've really bought into the whole bullshit that's going on. It's, it causes momentary confusion when somebody uses a word like that, because you have to go into your giant, definition book. I know there's another name for those. Anyway, that you have to look for the meaning of what exactly are they talking about. But it was really close to murder. So, and I don't think that Erica Kirk murdered her husband. That's weird. I think there's bizarre behavior.
I don't think she kiloed him.
She pounded him. Oh, well, there was a few of those times, I guess. One in Israel, for sure.
At least once.
Anyway, yeah. Like the stupid things that are said, that, some things like that she never is around her kids, or those weren't really her kids, she bought them, or some shit like this. That's just dumbass shit. That's, I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, Zombie, thanks for sharing. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Except you have a problem with me, and you have a problem with other people, so I think you come in here as for your own echo chamber to see yourself type because you think you're superior than other people, but you're really not. As for quiet lurker, I have empathy for spoof. Okay,
Yeah. And
what am I supposed to do with that? Like, okay, a lot of us did. You're either on her side now completely, and then the empathy for spoof is like an inlet, or you're back a few pages than we were.
oh my God, it's Rubini.
What?
I thought I'd throw an old name out there, see what happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, probably shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, see? I told you. Miller's trying to conjure Pandora back.
I really hate that there's a jewelry company and a music streaming service named after her.
Look, I already told everybody, my family, I'm not buying any jewelry from there, and I don't listen to that streaming service anymore.
Right.
PTSD, man. They're trying to trigger.
This makes me, and I thought further on my answer, my very, very straightforward answer, no, to Chloe earlier when she asked me if I thought Spoof was sane. I think there's things in everyone's life will push them to what sounds like being insane. I don't know that she's had any therapy. I don't have a clue. Maybe she has. Maybe I've forgotten that she said she has. I don't know. I know the two, I need therapy for sure, but I don't even know where to start on that. And I'm not going to spend time, listen to, I don't know. My two experiences with therapy haven't been that positive. The second one was a little bit more positive than the first one. The first one was a waste of fucking time. The second one was for a different cause. But I just don't. Am I still going? No. So
Okay,
I mean,
can I ask you a question about that? And don't feel
uh-huh.
like you have to answer anything. Are both of those in person?
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel that you express yourself the same in person and online?
My not answering right away, the delay doesn't mean that I don't. Some days are better than other days.
In real life?
Yeah, I don't do well in life either. I come across as a crazy person. Like when I go down to pay the water bill at the local little city administration building down there, I use it for a soundboard on things I don't like about the city.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
So basically, we've turned into our fathers. Okay.
Yeah, I told him that when we first moved here, I said, I'll be mayor. You know, how hard can it possibly be? I was very friendly back then, but it's gone way downhill as far as I'm concerned when it comes to the way things are ran. I mean, the phrase was said the other day, "Oh, isn't the city looking better? It's looking so we're beautifying the city. Get a fucking police force." You
That
know,
would help.
I do care about trash in other people's yard because usually the wind blows it into my yard. You know, that's just what you do is you go walk around your yard with a cup of coffee and some slippers and other clothes too. But you look around, you pick up trash. Uh, but it would be great to wave at a cop that lives in the city that you live in. And I'm not saying when you get to big cities that cops are any good at all.
I guess I have mixed bag reaction with them here. There is a
And we
town
have to remember
really
that
good and really reactive.
they're people. They're people too. So there's going to be good ones. There's going to be bad ones.
And they're burnt
Unfortunately.
out. So they
Yeah.
get to the point where they're burnt out, and they're not allowed to say they're burnt out. So they just keep trucking, just like a truck driver that's drove 16 hours and is told he
Yeah.
needs to make it to Tulsa by 8. So
Yeah.
what does he do? He keeps on driving and kills people. But this comment here, yes, if someone has experienced sustained doxing and trolling, it's not surprising they might need therapy afterwards. Who are we talking about?
Yeah, that'd be good. So for in the context of the story you're telling, a name would help.
Yeah, is that a general statement? Because yes, I would agree with it. But if it's just about the person you have empathy for, we're going to have an issue with that.
Yeah, who's Kip? So I have an old story about that.
I'm thinking
Word.
it's Fred. It was over on. That's all that came out of Dory's mouth today was Kip. This Kip. She's calling her fish or something. I don't know. Weird.
God, that's stinky.
So Quiet Lurker says yes. Who are you, Quiet Lurker? I mean,
That was
you
the
can't be
answer? Somebody named Yes?
no.
Oh, you asked a question that I didn't listen to, and that was their answer. Damn it.
Correct.
I need to start listening more.
A compassionate point of view isn't no.
Oh, okay. Burger.
I mean, again, I gave you a little leeway and a little rope to hang yourself, basically, but coming in here and trolling for your friend with an account you just made today, who are you more afraid of? Us in here or the person you're trying to defend?
Because this road you took isn't making you any friends. Oh, hold on. Friends is a loose term over here. Sorry about that.
You know how I am about the term friends, Phil.
Not you. I meant not over here. I meant in the fucking YouTube. You know, friends.
I get it.
It's so. It's such a. This. There was a phrase coined over the last few years called interactive soap opera. This is our interactive soap opera.
Well, Zombie,
I
since we're not good enough for you, you have every chance and opportunity to go somewhere else. Don't feel like you're stuck here, Zombie, with the poors and the peasants, okay? We understand you're higher than mighty, all of us. But if we don't do it for you, there's got to be what, a billion other channels to go hang out in?
now, is he saying that we're in a career?
Yeah, he says moral cops is a bad career choice, poor career choice.
Moral cops, morals cops.
Not the morale, because I wouldn't want to boost
Morale.
anyone's morale by coming in and randomly spouting off bullshit in the channel that I don't feel is it's stuck in the needle. The needle's stuck. But yet I come in and
he's making an LP reference. I thought he was making a syringe in your arm. What's that drug?
Thank God.
What's that drug?
Heroin?
Heroin. That's it. It's the same. Heroin.
Kool-Aid.
When I hear somebody say she was the heroine of the story, she was a bad drug. Yeah. Thank you. I hate words sometimes. See, Zombie, please come up, because I don't know what you're talking about now. The timing when it comes to chat is, I'm fake crying. Everyone knows that.
Damn it. I thought it was real.
No, I cut you off. I feel horrible about this. This was a little pin I put in our conversation when you were talking about your weather, and I cut you off. I feel horrible about that. Yeah, it's unbelievable the shit I do. So
this is what I was really waiting for. These things here. Where'd it go?
Yup. YUP.
Yep.
What are we waiting on? You said you were waiting on what?
Oh, people just come in and talk about what they really want to talk about.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's funny. When there was a specter for a long while that I thought that if I talked about things, or if it was pointed out where we live, somebody would show up nefariously and get us stuff. And this, you can hide in a small town right next door to somebody if you want to, and
Yeah.
that's the truth of the matter is you can hide right in front of somebody and it doesn't really matter. There's going to be people that don't like you and there's going to be people that do like you,
Sure.
so.
You can't see it on StreamYard for some reason, but in YouTube land, Quiet Lurker asks Jeff, "Do you have trouble engaging with people who respectfully disagree with you?" No, and the keyword is respectfully. It's okay. Anonymous accounts don't bite. Well, see, that's not true. Anonymous people called into my work and made accusations against me that were unfounded and untrue,
Yep.
which caused me a whole lot of grief. So the
Mhm.
anonymity part of me not knowing who they were, sometimes they do bite. I seem
And
to get really triggered.
me being who I was or who I am, who I was, what? That's crazy. Want to reach out and touch these people, and in a way that they'd remember. Yeah, I'm back to that again too. Is some of the people need to be uh, impacted like they impact people. I mean, you couldn't really rely on the authorities to do anything to these fucks. That's where a beekeeper comes in, or a punisher. A couple of my favorite characters. Punisher is one of my favorite characters. Well, at
I
least the
think
one I
the
saw.
beekeeper is just that movie was just so like, sometimes I think we need those.
Yeah. And it wasn't there a
Let's see.
2 out someplace? Wasn't there a Beekeeper 2? Because I can't find it. I don't know where it is.
If there is, I gotta go. I gotta watch it tonight if it's out because I need to find it. I'm trying to. I
Or
gotta take it.
John Wick. John Wick's pretty cool too. So
He fell down 222 stairs for that one scene,
damn, that's a lot.
and then he helped. Then he helped the crew pack up. That's just great.
I saw a picture of him and Todd
Yeah.
Latore. Todd Latore is a lead singer of Queensryche now. He used to be in another band. I always get the name wrong, but Todd Latore is a very, very nice person, and so is what's his name, Keanu. And it was cool seeing them both smile and be in the same picture. It was a really cool picture to see. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sidebar.
Oh, Quiet Lurker's leaving now. Thank you for proving my point.
Bye.
By the way, mods, if you can check a channel and they're created a brand new account, I really want people that are like themselves and honest and not creating a. Ironically, if I hadn't gone live, would Quiet Lurker have created their account today?
No.
Right, exactly. So obviously, the subject matter prompted them to create the account.
Yes, you were a fly in their side.
Mm-hmm. Morgan Beekeeper's a
God.
Jason Statham movie.
Dory's still here. Fuck. See, I think after things happen, like happened in Dory's, and if I was, and I don't care if people take this the wrong way, uh, I think it would show weakness if I went back over and just went, "How you doing? I'm here for some fun again." Yeah.
Oh, I did it. The reason I did it last week because she was talking about me, and then I went there and said hi, and like usual, like I've told you before,
Yeah.
then it's all like, "Hi, Jeff, how are you? Wow, long time no see."
And that
When they
proves
think,
things in itself. I get it.
"Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah." So, Dory, welcome to the internet. I'm going to explain some things to you. Your real name, which I know because you used it on your first account, but I'm not going to say it here, is not something that I would say out loud or use. But if you come in as Quiet Lurker and you've created an account today, yet you're referencing things from the past, why do you feel uncomfortable not to say things as yourself? right?
Oh my God. Zombie Orkin Man is Asuka.
So
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not
Asuka.
asking for real names
Asuka. That's what I meant.
or social security
Asuka.
numbers or IP numbers.
Yeah, I like doody doody doo. The one of my favorite characters. Yes.
Oh, Quiet Lurker's back. Couldn't say what. Had to ask another question. Go ahead.
Well, that was very funny. Can we leave George Cinda's inches out of it? That's funny. That's hilarious. It is.
Is he still alive?
He must be, and if he is, he's bitching about how hot it is and how nobody gives him money. So,
Wow. Is Cassie still alive?
um, knowing he, put his hands on her, I don't know. She definitely has bruises since, Howie was alive. And that's the reason why Howie went after him is because of the way he treated Kathy. And in fact, if you know the lore, that's where Open Hand's name comes from, is the open hand defense of George Cinda talking about how he deals with Kathy. So that's a little bit of lore for you.
With his open hand as opposed to a closed fist?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. See? Wow. Mm. Also, George Senda, with that defense, I would like to introduce you to a movie called The Burning Bed.
Yeah.
That would
Run
be
with
the
the wind.
defense to the open hand defense.
Yeah, for sure.
You slap a woman hard enough, long enough with an open hand, even toasty.
Yeah, and if you really looked at it, the authorities would go in and say, well, it was just, they wouldn't be able to find any accelerant. They'd just look around and say it was this hoarding that caught the place on fire.
Yeah, maybe he scraped a toenail across the floor and toasty.
Little spark. I used to
No,
feel sorry for him way back in the old days, and then it quickly turned around. It's like, I can't believe this guy is pissed at people. And then, he was trolled a lot by, some of the people here. Yeah.
Oh, I heard a really good argument. Shit. I can't oh, hang on. Hold, please. I'm going
Okay.
to multitask. I want to see if I can. I see if I can use it here. That's not it. That's not it. This might be it. That's probably it.
Yes, Pebbles. Unfortunately, I do remember when he had the camera on and she walked in the background. Yes, I do remember. It's burned in my scalp.
Hey,
I
Evelyn.
don't.
How are you?
Hi, Evelyn. Don't, oh
So,
my God! It just popped in my head that is the Organ Man gone?
I don't know.
That's a good cover, Evelyn. You didn't. I'm just kidding around. I'm just kidding
Shots
around.
fired.
Oh goodness.
Oh, I saw this TikTok where basically it was like, the second, that Nimrod from Texas. Is he from Texas? Dan Patrick, senator or something. He said there's nothing in the Constitution that says church and state, separation of church and state, except this thing called the Establishment Clause, which is in the Bill of Rights. And he said, if anyone tells you that, then they're wrong because there's been no wording and blah, blah, blah. So this guy's like, well, in the Second Amendment, they also don't say handgun, self-defense, or something else, right? So he's like, if we're gonna play semantics with words, your Second Amendment rights don't carry as much weight as you think they do. I was like, damn it. I wish I had good arguments like this. So the First Amendment, right? Freedom of speech, right?
Mm-hmm.
Freedom of expression.
See.
You can always tell who the sensitive people are because they're not the sensitive people aren't the ones that speak out about something. The sensitive ones are the ones that when you stop them from saying stupid shit, they get really pissed off and weird. And they get all indignant when you silence them. and then they tout the Constitution. You're violating my First Amendment rights. And you don't even know the Constitution. This isn't a land governed by our Constitution here on the internet. The internet is the wild, wild west, pretty much. Do yourselves a favor and actually read past the first line. Yes, grandbabies are acceptable to congratulate upon. Spoiled grandbabies, I'm sure, at this point. I'm sure she's only held her a couple times. I'm sure. Not like every day, many hours. Nah.
So have you heard any national news or any news of worth talking about over the last few days? Because I don't know of any.
Well, I need to look up some. Let me look up some facts while I have this new thing where I can do the side by side shit. So I'm actually trying to use it.
That's great because you should use all 12 monitors.
Actually, I got to tell you something.
Okay.
I'm down to 2.
Oh my God! How do you deal with the world?
Because things are changing, and I don't need the third one anymore. And the laptop has to be portable starting August.
Oh, cool.
I think.
Does that just mean you have a monitor that is the size of 2 or 3 monitors?
No, I have one regular landscape and another portrait for coding and chatting and diagrams and shit.
That's still fancy. It's still fancy.
Okay. It's useful, I'll put it that way. Now Junior's getting a desk upgrade soon, so and he got some equipment upgrades just last week, so
Fantastic.
he's able to launch the space shuttle. The one left that's able to launch.
I am still. This is what I'm currently in pursuit of, is a good chair that's a rolly chair, an office chair that's a rolly chair that's because I'm quite big boned, and I need a chair that won't collapse under the big boneness. Yeah,
Did you say the big bonus?
the big bone ass.
Oh, the big bone ass. Okay.
or to use a phrase that my mom used one time was, "You're quite barrel chested," and so that hasn't left my my brain pan. A barrel. Every time I see a barrel, I think that's what my mom thinks about my upper body. Barrel chested. I wouldn't call my kid barrel chested. I'd say you're a hairy Sasquatch. Okay, just kidding.
Hattie. Hello, Hattie.
Ooh, I think I got a text.
We're going to.
It's right there. Oh my God!
We're going
Really?
to,
Is this the one I requested? Oh, I hope so. No.
But see, Ladies Crapper, that's fun to listen to. I'm sure earlier today, my family was like, "Oh, wow, what the hell?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Dumbass."
That's
You walked
yeah,
right
that's
into
going
that,
on right now. It's funny. It's like, don't stop at the doorway. You guys are fun. Here, this is what I say. Hey, I'm surprised people, play with you when you're like, in gameplay and you're talking to them the way you're talking to them. He says, "Oh no, I'm muted."
Yeah.
So he's just saying all this stuff, and he can hear things, but he can't. Nobody can hear him. It's funnier than hell.
Right. Yeah.
And to me,
I'm
I'd be a lone player because, you know, I don't even know what it is to play shit. I think it'd be funner than hell to do. I think it's fun to go to the shooting range and shoot out the little white middle parts. You know, just
Yep.
like at the fair, you shoot them out with the little BBs or whatever the hell they are.
Yep.
I might not go to the shooting range and practice all the time, but I can keep them off the porch. That's right.
With enough buckshot spread, you can keep a lot of things away.
Yeah, you can.
Your aim's gonna be shit.
Especially if you're sawed off. Get it? Okay.
Yep. I was sawed off shotgun mofo. So I guess after the holiday, the 250th anniversary birthday of the nation where empires may fall.
Was that last week?
No, it's July 4th is what I'm referring to.
Oh, I thought it was that's July 4th. What does that have to do with 250 years?
July 4th.
Oh, so hold on. That's when we celebrate the independence of it. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, an actual holiday.
And I'm not agreeing with you because, you're right. I'm just, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
So after that week after, they're going to drain the pool again.
You have a pool in your town that they're going to drain?
No, the reflecting pool.
Oh shit! I don't, man. Is it since 1922? Nobody's been able to make that thing work. I think the only solution is what Janie Bowe said the other day. It's fill it in with concrete, paint it green or blue or whatever the fuck color. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Okay, they're going to drain it and do what?
Fix it.
Oh, they're going to fix it. Do you think they'll drive on it this time again and cause all the problems? One of the things that stuck in my head. One of the things that stuck in my head was how fast they filled it up with water after they painted. You paint a surface of any type, especially if it's on concrete, right after it's painted or whatever, just because you say it's done, it's not cured. That shit needs a cure.
Well, I've already suggested to the White House, if you want to spend more of our money that unnecessarily, tile the motherfucker.
Oh.
The whole damn thing.
Yeah, you know what? He'd probably do that and put his name there. So I wouldn't put any ideas into his. Don't tweet at him.
I did.
With that
I said,
idea.
At you, sir.
Called him sir.
Thing.
Sir.
Use her person thing. Tile the whole damn thing. Now he said, okay, someone went down.
Oh my God.
And did a 350 foot, 350 foot straight line gash.
Trump's a gash.
In the bottom of the pool. That's why the paint came up in layers.
Mm-hmm.
After he said, it's so tough.
Mm-hmm.
You could take a knife. I don't want to give anyone any ideas, but you could take a knife and you could try to cut into it and you wouldn't. Well, I've never tried to cut into concrete that's been painted, but I'm sure if it's wet, I bet you. Now, Phil, help me out here, okay?
Okay.
If you have concrete and you paint it and you don't let the paint dry, there's possibility of water and oxygen getting underneath the layer of paint.
Yeah, it has to cure.
Mm-hmm.
Which means don't walk on it, don't drive on it, don't fill it up with water, wait for it to cure.
And
what a dumbass. What dumbass would say somebody poured chemicals in it? And then I heard this thing the other day that they pulled up and somebody did the math and it would have been like 160,000 pounds of fertilizer to make that algae happen. If they were going along with the story that he told, somebody put chemicals in it, somebody put fertilizer in it. God, the PR firm that this dude listens to,
first of all,
they must be laughing.
Have you checked the price of fertilizer lately? Second of all, you want to get on a list?
Yeah.
Buy that amount of fertilizer.
And diesel. Fill your diesel truck up and then buy some. Yeah.
And then here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
My town, thank you, just up the street here, up in Dublin, Ohio. Scott's Miracle Grow Company, a lawn care company. It's very famous here. Does the Muirfield golf courses, all this shit, right? They're going to go help the burnt out grass, labor, and chemicals and product to bring out the burnout grass back by next spring.
What grass?
Where the UFC tournament happened.
Oh, that part, yeah. What? Yeah. Why don't they just
No.
put down sod?
That's a lot of fertilizer.
What about? Yeah, that is a lot of fertilizer. Maybe it was delivered to the wrong spot.
Now, don't you think? I know people that work in businesses that their lawn is their business, their image on the outside of their buildings, their image. That's their whole job. When you have an event that's going to cover up the grass and smother it and kill it, you would have fertilizer and people on site. So when everything's cleared out, they would start working on it again.
Yeah.
Because the faster you treat it, the faster it comes back.
Hey, Nunya. I talked about you
Nunya's
earlier.
here.
Yeah, you're right.
You did?
I think the last time I saw it look that horrible was pictures, and I don't know what year this was. Maybe you can help me out, or the chat can help me out, because we all agree about everything. Is when the White House when the White House burned, and I think that was the Civil War. When the White House,
1814?
18, whenever the hell it was. Yeah,
I just watched White House Down. That was the trivia question on the tour.
cool. Yep, flushed to his friends.
But here's what I'm really looking forward to.
Okay.
There's a town somewhere, and I got to find out where. I'll post it if I can find out where. They're doing silent fireworks.
Drones?
I can't wait to see what this. They don't. No one knows. All they know is that there's a rumor going around this little town, and I don't even know where because I didn't pay attention. Are doing silent fireworks.
Don't a part of the lyrics is celebrated every year? The bomb's early display, or whatever the fuck the words are.
Bombs
Gave
bursting in
through
air.
to the night that a flag was, the bomb's early plight. No, what?
Bombs
I don't know the word.
bursting.
In air. That's it. Not the bombs are replaced by drones in air. Come on, people.
Yeah, War of 1812, but the fire was in 1814.
Come on, people. Be best. Come on.
I want to see how these work out.
When was the War of 1812?
1796.
I've always had a problem with that question. I didn't get into Stanford because that was one of the questions.
August 24th, 1814. If you wanted a day. Billy Madison got out.
Hey, isn't that who makes those really cool, funny movies?
What?
You know, the golfer and the old man and
Billy Madison?
oh, well, they're related. You'd
Abby
think.
Madison? Billy, yeah. Kathy's being funny. Look at her being funny.
I watched God, what was it? It was a Laurel and Hardy movie. I bought a cluster of CDs or DVDs, and it came in a little box set. It had really old movies on it. It was really cool. There was one on there called The Coach of the Year, I think it was, and it had Conrad. What's his name? Conrad, the guy from Baba Black Sheep, Robert Conrad.
Robert?
That was cool. I mean, that wasn't too old. That was like in the 70s. Anyway.
Now, I have some sad news locally that I would like to share.
Okay.
120-year-old bakery, Schwabel's Bakery, is closing down. The economy, whatever, bad business decisions. No one's really told me the actual truth, but I know a lot of vendors that over the years of serviced our stores and whatnot. And
Just
yeah, And so there is a company, can't remember the name of it now, that is giving the employees jobs because they were all going to be out after the 4th of July. Like this coming week is it.
Hmm.
They're going to shut everything down after, obviously, 4th of July will be their last hurrah.
Damn.
And
That
I
sucks.
thought it was really nice because in this economy, it's really hard for another business to pick up employees when you're already probably maybe struggling. I don't know what their finances are, but I thought it was really cool that they would reach out and, you know, fellow bakers, fellow, delivery people and merchandisers and all that. But I bought my last loaf of Schwabel's bread this week. And
Can you take a picture?
yeah, no. But
Okay.
yeah, it was just nice the people actually were helping other people in their predicament.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really cool. It is. It raises the bar of humanity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did watch White House Down last night. I got a lot of knowledge about the White House.
Hmm.
That tour guide said there are no tunnels where the prostitutes come in. And I was like,
Oh,
you liar.
have they been cemented in?
I guess. Maybe they've been painted over.
Did you see the young Trump girl? I don't know her name. She
The
was
one
doing
he will never leave him? Natalie?
is that his granddaughter's name?
Oh, no. I thought you meant the one that he says will never leave him.
I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't. Her name is um, what is that? What is that horror movie franchise? Laura Loomer. That's it. Yeah,
Mm.
she looks like Saw. What's his name? The guy in
Saw.
Saw. Oh, it's okay. Saw.
There's Jigsaw. Saw. Yeah.
Jigsaw. Is
Yeah,
anybody
so
around her saying that looks gross, or is any mouth okay? Because she's disgusting. That is a disgusting person.
now we don't go on looks here, Phil. What we go
Oh,
on
I
is
do.
character and behavior.
Uh, my wonder is, was her character the same back when she had tiny lips and normal looks that her character is now that she has, you know, that. But instead of having the man's ear, she's she has a zipper.
Ew.
I know. Sorry.
Now,
I don't have,
that's not bad. Now, okay, so I would like to introduce you to Natalie Harp. She is a assistant to President Trump,
is
and
it that blonde chick?
yes, she
Okay.
loves to leave the private notes forum in personal spaces.
Oh, that's
Now,
right.
God damn it, I was so two brained about this. Like, why would you put a note down someone's pants? But then I thought, like, in the bathroom or like in his desk, with notes saying you are all that matters to me.
Oh God, she's disgusting.
He said that she was the only one who loved him as much as his wife and kids.
What? That's huh.
What if she calls him daddy?
Yeah, probably.
It's weird. Yeah, not Natalie Portman. No, Miller would have had a shit fit
Yeah, he would.
because he dated her.
He did on a sandy beach. I think.
He's always getting sand or gravel somewhere. Yeah, not Natalie Portman. Thank God. Natalie's still, I guess, somewhat safe.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't talked about her. I haven't seen much of her lately. I don't know what she's doing. Probably perfume ads. Oh, what else? What else has been going on in the world besides T Rump derangement syndrome.
Miller really hates the use of crypto because it's not the same as the lore, the canon dogs, and he hates Supergirl. So
Let me think. He hates Supergirl
yeah,
because it's James Gunn.
I think James Gunn. Yeah, that's the.
He hates Supergirl because he doesn't understand taking canon and lore and combining them to be entertainment. Canon Superman, canon Supergirl is not movie worthy. Canon Superman is what you saw last year with David Cornsweet, the woke version, as they call him. That was what Superman did in the comics very early on in the 30s and 40s. He did small things like save the bird in the tree, and that's what Christopher Reeve's Superman paid homage to
Right.
when he rescued the cat in the tree.
Sure.
They went back to comic canon. Supergirl. There's actually two double, what they call double canon, which is a weird name. Some people really go with this whole like she's a rebel. She likes to get drunk. The only way she can get drunk is by going to planets that don't have a yellow sun. Blah blah blah. Crypto is going to. Crypto is always going to. If they include that dog in every movie, that dog's always going to steal the show. Now, I will admit that Superman was not my favorite character in Superman.
Oh my God.
And it had nothing to do with the way they portrayed him. It had nothing to do, but there were other characters that took the spotlight away at the right time.
Like the Joker. Yeah, I get it.
No, like Mr. Terrific. Crypto, really. I loved, I mean, if you're an animal lover and you have a dog and you see a dog flying around, throwing people around, that's great. But
Iron Man.
no. I wasn't talking about derangement on your end, Evelyn. On our end, I'm talking about derangement of them, like Natalie Harp over here. You're all that matters to me.
Oh God.
Keep taking that terminal illness drug.
It's so weird, isn't it? Just strange. People
It
still
is.
fall for his shit. I guess they think that he's going to bankroll them at some time during their life if they turn over all their character and morals so they can be around him or
Oh,
even in the case of people that just voted for him that haven't changed their mind yet, that love him so much for whatever reason, that every single negative thing that comes out about this person, they don't believe.
no. Actually, part of his quote said, he looked at everyone around him. He said, all of you are going to go, when we're done here, all of you are going to go and you're going to make money. She's never going to leave me.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm that 30-year-old girl's dad and mother, I'm making phone calls like, okay, we're flying home right now. Let's go. Come on. Get out of that. It's not good.
Yeah, they're probably, hey, can some of that trickle down to us?
Yeah, we'd like to be taken care of too. Also, precognition time. Ready?
Okay, good.
So in August 11th to the 13th or whatever, August 11th, 10th, 11th, 12th, somewhere around that time frame, we're having the Hunger Games where like a boy and a girl from each high school and each state compete. And there's like a $250,000 scholarship for each boy and the one boy and one girl that wins. And these are going to be overseen by Trump, and he's going to watch young people compete. I guarantee you the outfits are going to be tight. Two, someone get a list of all these kids' names as soon as possible.
And put a tracker on them.
And put a tracker on them and make sure that we keep an eye on them throughout their lives.
Yep.
That way we can prevent Epstein Island too. Because this is kind of creepy. No one should take that much interest. I mean, if we're not going to take interest in children getting shot in school, let's not take an interest in who can, you know, jump a hurdle or whatever. Well, I don't even know what they're doing, but it seems rather weird. So, but off of politics into better news,
No.
Elon Musk is no longer a trillionaire.
Oh, good. What happened?
Stocks took it down.
Good.
He may be again, but as of closing yesterday, technically he was not.
Cool. That's great news.
Mm-hmm.
I want all bad shit to happen to that little Nazi.
I want him to come and be my personal assistant so I can understand why X still gives me 15-hour-old tweets. Is it because I'm not paying? Which
I
should
don't
be paramount against his mission statement.
Aren't the mission statements put out there just for, just like saying welcome in? Isn't that just? I don't know what that's called.
It's for practice, I think, for someone to learn to read.
Shits or giggles, or I don't know.
Shits and giggles is a good thing. Although I've never done both at the same time, I don't think. But
yeah, I don't. Yeah. Now sneezing or blowing your nose at the same time, that's different.
Oh, you can throw your back out if you cough and if you fart and sneeze at the same time.
Yeah,
that's pretty much a ER visit anymore.
I think it just gets worse as you get older. Yeah.
Well, I've done what I can to fill the time. Apparently, there's supposed to be. Let me go check. There's supposed to be another live stream.
Oh, who?
Let me double check. This things change around here so quickly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, it's been pushed back another day. Okay. I thought Carrie was supposed to go live tonight. She pushed it back from last night. But now it's scheduled for June 28th, which is tomorrow at 10 p.m.
It had something to do with Deacon or something.
Well, that was last night. Michael Deacon went live, so she was supposed to go live tonight. And
how'd that turn out? Did you attend?
No, I've never attended anything of Deacon's.
Okay.
I'm not interested.
I've remembered that as being, a name of the inner core people. I don't think I've ever seen him speak.
Evelyn, it's fine. You can keep grilling steaks. We'll be there soon. We'll be there, right, Phil?
Yeah, if you do them right, if you do them blue, they're not going to be on there too long. Yeah.
Just make sure they stop moving.
Hi, Janie.
Janie came right as we were getting ready to leave. So I'm going to go and try to find the beekeeper too. If it doesn't exist, you're getting a text message.
Okay. For some reason, I think it does, but I don't know.
That would be nice.
Maybe it was hopeful thinking. I think when I watched The Beekeeper, and then I went out looking for The Beekeeper 2, a whole bunch of his other movies came up, so I got distracted. So see what they do to people? They distract you with storylines.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
you all enjoy your wonderful evening. Janie just woke up.
Thanks for allowing me to speak my mind ideas on your
glad
pen.
to see you up here, sir.
Well, I would suggest going to a nice bad part of town.
God.
Shut the fuck up. Damn.
Here's my electrical tape.
I really don't have any advice.
I have advice. Don't show your boobs. All right, everyone.
Has Melly ever explained what she meant by go to a really nice bad part of town?
Well, that in-between part, where we call it the transition part of town, where every other block's possibly decent, but you can never be too sure which one.
Mm,
So it's a nice part of town. It's kind of like the transition from the one side of the tracks to the other. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, thanks.
All right.
Thanks for having me. I'll see you later.
Yep. Y'all be good. Take care.
Bye. Bye,
Be
everyone.
good. Hasta la wooga.